Yes, 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 yes. It's Mr. X. I want to try a little experiment. Never tried this, but I already have it pre-set up. All I got to do is push the button. Eric Foss is saying that he's making so much money in Cash App. Well, let's see if that's true. So I went to Google and I just found a random, I put in, you can see it right here. Check it out. I put in Cash App statement. And the second one that came up, you can see it. I took that one. It's just a very basic Cash App statement. So let's take that down and let's see what this Cash App statement looks like. Then you take the Cash App statement, and I took a screen grab of this, okay? Devon Velasquez, June 2022, balance at the beginning of the month, change this month. You see all that. You see his address in Austin, Texas. This is just one that's free. So I took a screenshot of that, okay? That was the next step. Now, you'll have Eric Foss tell you, well, I've never done Canva. Well, you got to pay for a membership for that. He's got a free StreamYard. Of course, he's not going to pay for a membership for anything. But the next step would be to take that screenshot and then put it into ChatGPT. As I always talk about ChatGPT, because you can do a lot of stuff. We're going to do this in real time and see if it works. So I've already taken that screenshot, and I put change the date in the top right from June 22nd to June, and I didn't put the E in, to June 2026. Change the address section under the name Devon Velasquez to Eric Foss, 122 Mom's Trailer, Ocala, Florida, 34470. And under the section that says change the month, it says change a month, change the, okay, to 433.80, change that to 4,380, and I probably have that typed in wrong. Anyways, you see the point there. Let me double check that I have this correct. Change this month. That's what I'm looking for. Change this month. Okay. Change this month. Yes. Change this month to $433.80. Change that number to $4,330.80. And then under the balance, under the section on balance on June 30, change that number from $463.80 to $4,360.80. Let's see what happens if we put this in ChatGPT. Got to get it right. Okay. I was a little confused there for a second. Now I got it right. Here we go. Let's see. So you ask ChatGPT to do it. Let's see if ChatGPT gets it right. So ChatGPT starts taking that and creating an image. This is how a lot of people make their thumbnails. Let's see if it changes it exactly like I said or not. We'll see. Sketching it out. It's creating the image. You see the previous image that I took off the screen from above. Now we'll see from the web, the Google search. Now we'll see if it does it, if I can change that information in about 30 seconds on ChatGPT. It's sketching it out. You can see it making its first draft. It's moving. And let's see if it looks identical. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. You see what I said above? Let's look at how quick that is. That's how it took. Look at Eric Foss's address. Eric Foss's 122 Mom's Trailer from June 2022 or whatever it was to June 2026. Look, I changed it in like 30 seconds. In fucking 30 seconds, I changed it. Guys, don't think that even an idiot like Eric Foss doesn't know how to use ChatGPT. I mean, look at this. Here, let's look at it again one more time. Let's take this down. You see what I wrote. Here's the original one. See that there? Okay. June 2022. And now look at the other one. And you could see what I asked it to change it to. All that information right there. You don't even need to know how to do Photoshop. Look. Look, you can't make this shit up. Eric, you're not making that kind of money. If you were making that kind of money, you wouldn't be living in your mom's trailer in Ocala, Florida. Free StreamYard, no money, no super stickers. People aren't stupid here. You can buy bots all you want, like you do. And you can make up cash apps and all this and that, but you can't fake super stickers. You see the super sticker come up, you see it's a real person that's been around 3 or 4 years. Everything else is bullshit. What Mr. X says is legit.
is a presentation of Mr. X News Network.
You could change the color. You could change a lot of different things. Can you guys hear me okay? I can see it. I just unhooked. It always seems to be happening here. Circle. Okay. Give me a moment here. Can you guys hear me better now? Seems like I got a full bar here. Now you're good. Okay. I have this new cord here, and when I plug this new cord in, it seems like I'm getting an issue. I guess I can't bring it all the way over there. I got a new cord, and when I have the cord plugged in, it's not working that great. Okay, we're good to go now? Okay, so let's say it one more time. We'll do it again. Mr. X News Network, we're back. It is Tuesday. I was about to say it's Monday. Yes. You can hear me better now. Okay. Well, I took the plug-in out. Now, I want you to see this. We'll do this again. You see that light right there? Now, I showed the light earlier. There is literally a light right there. I'm going to show it to you. Okay? Here's the light. Let's do it again. See this light? See that? Okay. There is a light right here. See that light right there? That separates the background. Sometimes this light is turned off if it's not plugged in on both sides. I got it plugged in over there. There's been a lot of conjecture and a lot of bullshit. I don't hear anybody knocking on the Mr. X door. I don't hear none of that, but let's look at this real quick again. I'll bring it up. Last time I was live, you could see I did not have the backlight on. See that? And see the success sign, how you could still see the light right there in the success sign? Well, look, it's right there right now. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk off camera and spin the light off of the success sign. Look, well, I'm going to actually point it at the roof. So it goes off the roof, bounces down. Nobody's hiding anywhere. I don't hear anybody knocking. Now, if you saw the opening, we did the countdown. By the way, thank you for the views. I think I got a lot, but I don't know if I have that many, but I'll take what I could get. Little Yoda, he's over here now too. Big day yesterday in Palmdale. At about 1 or 2-ish, I got some information that I need to go up to Palmdale. I had an opportunity to do a meeting. There was some other shenanigans and weirdness going on. I went up there. I took care of it. Has nothing to do with any kind of process server or any bullshit like that. Let me also state that I have looked up San Diego County, nothing new. Los Angeles County, nothing new. Mahoning County, all places that I've spent time in, nothing new. And I have looked in Pinellas County, nothing new. So I'm not sure. You know, this is like one of these things you would hear people say like, oh, you're going to have a lawsuit soon. Somebody's going to be knocking on the door. And it never happens. And meanwhile, people are saying, well, I know why Mr. X isn't going live. No, you don't. I had an opportunity to meet somebody. And you know what? I don't like this either. Let's get that. I had an opportunity to meet somebody. So I went and did it. And there was some weird things going on at the property. I'll talk about that a little bit later, including a giant 5-foot rattlesnake that was out there. At some point it was out there. It was fucking terrifying. But anyway, we're here. We're ready to go. And what's moving over there? Something's moving. Look at this. See that? What is that? I don't know. Okay. Well, whatever. Now, can you guys hear me okay? Let me get back in the chat. Yeah. Well, they don't like to see the Mr. X do well. You know, I had a 9-minute show, and you guys were very generous to me. Thank you. Thank you for that. I was out in Palmdale yesterday, and I could tell you this real quick. Man, it's so hot out there. I was saying some of the stuff before the audio was working. Man, it's so hot. And this doesn't help things either. Oh, by the way, The Eric Foss thing that I played at the beginning of the show was a recording that I did a couple days ago. That proves I don't use Canva. Well, I'm sure that you use ChatGPT, right? You definitely use ChatGPT because you could go on ChatGPT and have ChatGPT add like $4,000 to your transactions on Canva. I'm sorry, on ChatGPT for your Cash App. You can make it look real simple, real easy. So I made that little video. I just anything could be bullshit. But one thing that's not bullshit, as we always say, is super stickers and the people in the chat and the activity. Let me tell you this, and I made this 5 minutes right before the show. Mr. X and XNN is the quickest draw in the West. That is obviously a cartoon. That is a not a real thing. But yes, there's the Mr. X with the quickest draw in the West. Potentially a new film. Who knows? Now, I want to share something with you. Because I might need to I might actually need to get a weapon. Let me explain why. I might need to get like as they say, a pew-pew. Let me show this to you. This is exactly why. I mean, I got the Byrna. I got a few things. But this, folks, this was yesterday. Actually, no, this was this morning. I spent the night up there last night. Check this shit out. Monkey? Snakeskin. Look at how far it goes. Goes all the way. Now I know this is a little bit upside down. This snake skin that I found out there at the property it's kind of like tilted to the side, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I thought I had it tilted, but it took it vertical and it took it all fucked up. There is a 5-foot snake skin out there. It was terrifying. All the way to about. So that's the tail. That's like 5 feet. Look at how far that is down that barbed wire fence. A giant 5-foot snake skin. And, thing is, you could probably take care of a rattlesnake with a Byrna, at least scare it off and shoot it, but it's not going to hurt it. Man, I would not want to run into that 5-foot. That was 5 feet. And before that snake skin, you could see when I pan back across, how far it goes across. Like tail. Look at this. That's like 5 feet. Jesus. There's the aqueduct. There's where the Mr. X is at. Obviously, I got a new little thing up there. But, yeah, it's crazy that, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But, it's a little scary that those kind of animals are out there. Well, there's a lot of animals here on YouTube, including the Mr. X. That's right. A lot of animals all over the place. Johnny, we're thinking about you. We know Johnny had the surgery today. We're going to talk to Johnny later in the show, catch up with him, give him a little bit of time to recuperate. We're glad that he is out. The news about Johnny is he's doing okay. Let's get into some super stickers. Let's say hello to some people real quick. Friendly snakes. They got rattlesnakes like that in Australia. The samurai hit it in half. Also, Amber 4H, I did see your $10 PayPal yesterday. Was it PayPal? Cash App. Your $10 Cash App, Amber 4H. I have unblocked you. Now, I don't recall why you were blocked to begin with. You must have been bad. You must have done something bad. Now, a good way to getting unblocked is to send the Mr. X some money. See, he sounds like he's money hungry and he's greedy, but you got my attention. But here's the thing, and I'm not going to bullshit you. These ladies, Rainbow Melon, Texas Granny, Barbara Buffalo, they know how I like to do business. They know what I like, okay? And if they blocked you for whatever reason, or I did, I'm assuming they had a very good reason. So here's what ends up happening, and don't take this personally, but just understand this. You are unblocked. But every time somebody gets unblocked, and then there's an issue, we saw this with Hullabaloo and Mike Honcho, somebody gets unblocked, their leashes get a little bit shorter and shorter. And if they're not cool, they're gone. And the next time, they're gone for good. So I'm not trying to be a dick to you. I don't remember what was done or what happened. This is our 17th show, if you want to count the short IRLs, 16, 17 show. I don't know what happened, but for the benefit of the doubt, because it meant that much to you and you sent something over to me and you wanted to be over here and you're being cool, And, I don't like the drug stuff, but that's your business. At least you're not selling them that I know of. That's okay. We'll be over here, and you can be over here too, as long as you're not bad, as long as you're good. That's it. Yeah. Well, JT don't want her here. There she is. Okay. Well, good. And she's over here. There it is. She comes in peace. Then you go in pieces. Tell me if you know what movie that's from. It's from I Come in Peace. So there you go. You're back, Amber, and thank you for that. I'm always open. I don't even know what happened, why you got. Okay, good. Well, I mean, and Texas Granny and this, don't be mean to them, and I know you're not, but just hear me out on this. They're not asking for any money from me or anything. Rainbow Melon, Barbara Buffalo, like they're helping me. They're not out of control mods. If they were, they would be gone. They're not. They've been around years and years and years. Rainbow Melon, Texas Granny, Barbara Buffalo. I want them. They know what I want. They understand what I want. And sometimes one of them might not be here. They got families, their grandmas, they got jobs, some of them, so another one will be here. They know what I want. So don't blame them, blame me. So if you see something happen, the default is get rid of them, but I always make all the decisions. I am the director here. I got to say this too, there was something that was weird that was mentioned. I'm just going to kind of get this out of the way right off the bat. From, I think it was Candace Howard. And I guess she's back, and she's a band creator, and she's talking about, Mr. X went to New Orleans when Jim was in the newspaper. That's not true. Get your shit right. Okay. Everybody knows that Mr. X went from Florida to Los Angeles in 2004. That article that you're discussing came out, if I'm not mistaken, in either late 2003 or 2004. I'm going to assume it was 2004 because I saw it you're talking about at a break room. Yeah, I've told that story before. I saw it at a break room when I was working at Talk America for 3 months to save up money to go to California. I was working every job I could, any job that I could get. And so here's what happens. That article came out 2003, 2004, and from 2004 to 2012, I was in Los Angeles. From 2012 to 2017, I was in New Orleans. From 2017 until right now, I'm back in Los Angeles. So I think from 2004, when that article would have came out, to 2012 was a long time before I ever went to New Orleans. You don't know what you're talking about. And don't forget, I know you're talking about this person. You're talking about this and that. Don't forget, I haven't lived in Florida since 2004, over 20 years. So it's not because I'm not close or not this or not that. I'm just not there all the time. But you're never there. And you're hearing it second or third hand. So you don't really know what you're talking about. I guess you're talking about some kind of bankruptcy or something like that. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're not talking to me. You're not talking about my parents. I have no idea what you're talking about. And if you are talking about something, then you need to do like the Mr. X did in court and prove it. That's what you need to do. You've said a lot of things like Jim Terry Music's shutting down. That never happened. You've said a lot of things and they never happened. You are the queen of promising stuff to happen and it never happening. Well, there's somebody who's the king of that, but we're not going to get into that. But you are definitely the queen. And there is no question when your son did the pew pew murder, as we know, it was in people.com. I'm sure they just picked it up off the AP wire. Is it there now? No, it's been a couple years, but it was. And I'm sure if some of the old shows are up, you'd be able to see it. But it was in there. And, what are we talking about here? Like, you're really comparing? Like, your son murdered somebody. Yeah, there should be a follow-up article. That article's not on me. And let me explain one more thing before I get out of this subject matter and get into what I like to do. There's this whole idea that Mr. X, he knew how Jim acts. He knew of the scam to scam, gamble to gamble. He's this, he's that. This is the new thing. You know what's weird is there were two things that I asked for that were conditions of me doing the OTT and working with Jim. Number one, we would have production insurance, $1,500. Okay, number one. And number two, I run all the finances. That's me running that section of it just in case. And I'm not getting any kind of credit for running the finances of the OTT for 3 years and having a 100% perfect record. I can't control if somebody else goes out there and independently gets money on their own, if it's legit or not legit. The only thing that I can take care of are things that I deal with, like running Stripe. That's what I could. And we had Joy Perry. She lost, and we had a guy that gave $5 and he accidentally gave 50. We sent him back 45 immediately. I did. So, I mean, we could talk about, how about tens of thousands of transactions, and all of them are fine over 3 years. Leanne, on the other hand, she can't even do a transaction with a college. She's got fucking liens out on her. Knock, knock, knock. Where's everybody at? 30 minutes into the show, no knocks. So, I mean, what are we talking about here? And let's not forget, I'm not blaming just Jim or even Jim at all. There were people that came on shows in the past, like Arkansas and like others, that tried to grab money for themselves. I can't control that. I can't control that. How do I control that? The only thing I can control is the legitimate business side of it. And I did it flawlessly for 3 years. So anything else is just bullshit and pushing back the goalpost, talking about anything else but is what the legitimate truth is. I mean, Leanne, we know about your husband. You're saying the Mr. X knew about Jim's situation beforehand, and I protected everybody from it. You knew about your husband and the alleged situation with him, and you didn't protect anybody with it. That's why there's body cam footage out there. Allegedly. That's why there was a lawsuit you didn't see all the way through. So, I mean, what are we talking about here? And it's like the Mr. X does tens of thousands of credit card transactions through Stripe. Well, really, Stripe did them. I just had the account. I didn't really do anything. And what else? She's got liens. This one's got a murder. This one's happy that her son's out of prison. I mean, what are we talking about here? What? Huh? What a fucking bunch of idiots. So we're back over here. That's all I could do. Yeah, sometimes the signal's poor at first, and sometimes, I've been seeing that with different shows on YouTube where that's why I ran that first 5 minutes. Because I've been seeing it. I've heard StreamYard, I've heard YouTube. I ran that countdown at the first 5 minutes because I was hoping that shittiness would get out, but apparently not. Anyway, yeah, I was in New Orleans. I love New Orleans. I mean, it's dangerous, but, I liked being there. So yeah, New Orleans is nice. So, yeah. So here we go. I don't hear any knocking. New Orleans Soul, no knocking. Where are they at? I don't hear anything. You hear anything? Okay, that's what I thought. That's a great question. New Orleans Soul. What good is production insurance for a podcast? Great question. So there is a thing that's called E&O insurance, and I've talked about it on a bunch of different shows. Errors and omissions insurance. They also have it with books. Look at like the Jesse Ventura and Chris Kyle situation. It happened. You get it for movies. And anytime there's an error or omission, or, something could happen and somebody puts a lawsuit out. For example, they put out in my opinion, I'm allowed to have an opinion, a BS lawsuit for a civil restraining order. Cost you $3,500. You have production insurance. When you win that, you get reimbursed. In my case, I got it before it even fucking won. because they knew it was crap or something else happened. So let's just say, for example, something was incorrect in a book. Like, for example, we'll talk about the American Sniper book, which was done by HarperCollins. In that, the way to boost sales for Chris Kyle, the American Liar, was to say the only other Navy SEAL who's really well known is Jesse Ventura. So he added a bullshit chapter of where he went after Scruffface, as he called him, Chris Kyle called him, and he said he punched Jesse Ventura. And when he did that, the book skyrocketed. It actually ended up turning into a movie. No offense to the filmmakers, actually a pretty good movie. But Chris Kyle is a liar. So what happens is Jesse Ventura sued. Now, I know people are like, wow, he sued a guy who was dead and then the widow? No. He sued the E&O insurance, the insurance company, for the money. HarperCollins' insurance, because they have errors and omissions. Yes, the insurance company that I used had said that they never had one for a podcast. They never had anybody ever have one for a podcast or actually win a claim. Well, the Mr. X has done a lot of firsts. He was the first to do an OTT. He was the first to win, put out a copyright claims board claim against Leanne. He was the first to collect on the E&O insurance. Yeah, because I figured Jim would say something and maybe something would happen. And the benefit was if he got sued, he could get some of the money. If I got sued, I would be protected. That's the reason for it. Hope that makes sense. I'm not going to explain that again. But yeah, you can look up errors and omissions, and I'm sure ChatGPT will tell you a little bit about it. There you go. No, I mean, the errors and omissions insurance, a good question, is probably about $40 a month. There's a $2,500 deductible. Was it $2,500? It was a $2,000 deductible. So that's why we got to the $1,500 that I'm talking about. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's probably a kind of a boring subject, and it's something we've talked about before in the past. But I mean, is that not clear that, like, hey, we're going to do this, and like if anybody goes off the railroad track, so to speak, it's protected. And that's the way that it was. So, and by the way, that claim for that insurance was entered in like March, because that's when the service happened for that. Was in March. So it is what it is. All right, moving on here. Mr. X is always up there explaining for everybody, trying to educate everybody. Well, I don't mind, explaining it. We're here, we're doing the show, and we're talking about a lot of different things. There will be, so yeah, let's get to this first, then I'll backtrack. There will be 2 shows of Mr. X News Network on Friday. So I am planning on about, 3:30-ish Pacific. This is all Pacific times. 3:30 Pacific to come live from something. This is on the 16th, I think. Is that this Friday? Was that? No, 15th. Whatever this Friday is. From a very special place. Something I have had to get in line for and set up for a month. It took me a month to get into this place on the 15th, 16th. What is Friday? Monkey, tell me. Bring it up. 14th. Okay. The 14th. So I had to get into this special place. So what I will do, is come live from this special place on the 14th, probably around, this is Friday, at 3:30. At 3:30, I will be done with most of everything I had to do, but I'm just going to show you what it is. It's more proof that the movie's happening. How about that? And then after that, the Mr. X will be driving home, and we'll do a live show after that. If it's at 7:30, if it's at 6:30, I don't know. It depends on the LA traffic. So there will be a short show IRL like there was yesterday, first on Friday. And if necessary, I don't want to say where it is because I don't want anybody calling this place and harassing these people. But after this is over and I explain what this place is and why it's really cool, then we will get into a scenario that I will come back on live from the Mr. X studio. Got it? Good. That's right. Too damn nice, just saying. I'm trying to be nice. Well, you know, some of these people are over here, they're over there. That's what I'm thinking of, Texas Granny. Yeah, it's something like that, 3:30-ish. Because I know, like, I give you an example. This place that I'm going to, I have a 1 hour window, 2 to 3. And after 3 o'clock, I will be done of whatever I'm doing. I don't want to give it away, but also kind of want it to be a surprise too, because I know how people are with making phone calls out there. So, yeah, I think it'll be cool. I don't think it's anything anybody's ever seen before. I will end with something you guys have all seen before, but just something different. I've been doing these little IRLs. If they're 10 minutes, they're 15 minutes. But then that's not all. There will be an XNN after that. There you go. I'm looking at the chat. That's right, Barbara Buffalo. I'm always being thanked. A lot of people have been thanking me. Yes. Was in Palmdale. I had a quick opportunity to meet a cinematographer and get some other things done. I got the stuff done that I needed to do. That's what pushed the show back yesterday to today. Has nothing to do with process servers. There's nobody outside. There's nobody knocking on doors. If they are knocking on doors, my suggestion would be to get video footage of it and prove it, because I don't hear nothing. You know, I don't hear any. I got a window behind me. I don't hear anybody knocking. So that's all bullshit. Moving on. I showed the snake video. Hopefully we will get an update on Johnny Yarborough's condition. And I wanted to share something else too. There is a very cool place out there. It's off Santa Monica Boulevard. Let me see if I can bring it up. Monkey, bring this up. Well, I'll just download it and I'll bring it up. And I've been looking at this place for a little bit of time, and it is, like I said, off the 405 in Santa Monica Boulevard. It's in Los Angeles, obviously. Right next to a really nice kind of art house movie theater, but, you know, they do regular movies too. It is pretty much the last movie rental place that exists in Los Angeles that I'm aware of. The place is called Cinephile. And I went in there and I got a chance to talk to one of the owners. And I was like, you got all these movies, but you don't have Samurai Priest Vampire Hunter. I was like, you don't have the movie. And they got a lot of Vinegar Syndrome and a lot of stuff. And the crazy thing is 60,000 movies, but it's done by there are some horror movie sections and all that, you know, action and all that, but it's done by director or star. So you can go to the Brad Pitt section. You could go to the Steven Spielberg section. Or you go to the Ruggero Deodato section if you're into Italian cannibal movies. They have all that. There are Kino Flora. There are Vinegar Syndrome. There is Severin, which are different distributors. They have sections for them. So I went down there and, you know, I got into a little conversation with the owner. I think it was the owner. And I said, you need to have Samurai Priest Vampire Hunter as part of this collection. So we worked out a little something. And man, I think this place is badass. It's like, I think it's $20 a month, and it's like Netflix used to be. You take 2 discs at a time, and you can keep them all month. You can return them the next day. You can return them in a week. It's $20 a month for 2 discs. I think that's a fucking great deal. Here it is right here. Bring it up, Monkey. There it is, Cinephile. And it is right off of Santa Monica Boulevard. There's a really nice movie theater there that was actually playing Rocky Horror Picture Show. But they have different screenings and, you know, DVD sales and VHS. But mostly it's a video rental store. It's pretty crazy that they have. I was shocked how much stuff they had in there. Well, now, Barbara Buffalo, they have Samurai Priest Vampire Hunter. And really nice guys. There's really nice people in there. You could even rent that place out if you want to film in there, or you want to have a screening in there. I think it's like $50 to have a private screening with like 25 friends. I mean, people do screen their own movies in there too. But okay, I have not sent the link to you yet, Johnny. So anyways, the point is this place is badass. And if you happen to be a renter over there, Now you could read Samurai Priest Vampire Hunter there. Most of you already know what it is, and you're probably sick of hearing it. But see, I like to talk about the good things. I like to talk about some cool things that are going on. You know, Mr. X isn't doing anything with the movie yet. I was out in Palmdale actually this morning and last night. And this Friday, I have something big going on too. They're not doing anything. Yeah, right. I'm doing a lot of stuff. And I'm doing a lot of stuff with this group here. And let me say hello to some of this group here too, including Miss Texas, who came in for $20. She came in for a lot more. That's number one. We'll count them all. Texas Granny, she came in too. $20. Very nice ladies. Dueling super stickers. Well, they're dueling again. There's Miss Texas again. And then, of course, don't forget about Mean Green. She's over here now. There's Jolene, a special little friend. And then back to Texas Granny says, you're not going to outdo me. Right there, we are at, I think, $65, but there's more. There was stuff yesterday in that 9-minute show, too. So I appreciate them coming in. You know, even if I'm getting super stickers or cash apps, somehow that's still a shit-talking, like, it's only 4 people doing it. He's only got 25 people sending him money. You know, what are you talking about? Get a life. You could go out there and do a show about Jolene. You could do a show about porta potties. You could do a show virtually about anything. You could just be driving down the road and say, you know what? How does the power grid work? I'm going to do a show about that. I don't know. You could do a show about fucking anything. If you're sitting up there in your morning in your mom's trailer and talking about the Mr. X, you got to do better in your life. You got to do better. I mean, so, and I'm not saying that you are a person, Eric, that took ChatGPT and changed your numbers. All I'm saying is it's very easy to do. And you don't have to know how to do Canva to do it. Number 6 coming in, it is Amber. Glad to see you are shining and not letting other people control you and try to bring you down. I spend my money on my family and on YouTube now. Good, I'll take it. And I'm glad that you're here. Seems like there's a nice picture of you. I hope everything's getting straightened up for you, Amber. And I know you went through a rough patch there, but whatever it is, if I'm always for the people that are on the upswing, you know, and it sounds like that's what's going on. I got your message the other day. We took care of that. And I will talk about that again. Amanda in Australia, she's back in the house. She's number 7. Thank you, Amanda. She's a very nice lady. She likes the Quokka. She likes the Mr. X. Mr. X is the Quokka of YouTube. That might be a bad thing. Bye-bye, William Brooklyn. Hey, William Brooklyn, if you want to go watch the first Mr. X News Network, everything's explained in there. Go watch Mr. X News Network. I think it's June 19th when XNN reappeared on YouTube. Pal, I'm not going to sit here and go ahead and re-explain things. What you need to be asking yourself is, and what I have questions about are you out of the halfway house yet? Have you put down the drink? You know, so, I mean, these same questions keep coming up over and over again. We're over a month away from that 50, 60 days. There's been a lot of questions, and the answer's been done 5 or 6 times. So if you want that information, I think that's out there. You can go and watch that and spend your own time on that. Good luck to you. And just get rid of that. Get rid of William Brooklyn. Get rid of his sad, sappy ass. He's banned everywhere else. Get rid of him. Or if you don't get rid of him, I'll get rid of him. Okay, I think somebody did. Thank you. I'll take care of it. Yeah, go hang out with Angel Gotti. She, by the way, she's in the New York Post too. He's gone. Okay, get a life. Now, I got a lot of things to talk about. So much stuff going on. So many things happening. Yeah, I just don't want him here. You know, he's doing what I call the Kenny Hines. Coming in and asking the same question over and over and over again. I didn't turn on anybody. I'm me. In fact, I would say it's quite the opposite. But you could go listen to it, I think, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. So June 19th, XNN. Go ahead and check that out. That'll tell you everything you need to know. So moving on. All right. Well, you guys saw that I had the new short come up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I got another one. This is for the parents. This is for the kids. And I did see the Masters of the Universe movie, which is now available for free if you have Amazon Prime with a membership. Mr. X, over the weekend, he took his time, and, I'm going to give you a surprising review. The movie did terrible, okay? It did terrible. But I enjoyed the movie. It was actually way better than I expected. I set the bar very low for Masters of the Universe. Now, I realize that this is the issue. Now, Mattel had the Barbie movie, and now they're doing this movie, but it's Amazon, so people know they're going to get it for free later. Here's what I realized. I got a buddy of mine who's 37, 38. I'm 47, and I'm at the end of the age where I knew what He-Man Masters of the Universe was. Well, the problem is, if you're 37 and 38 and a dad and maybe even a granddad, I met people in New Orleans that were grandparents at 36, you're not even old enough to know what the Masters of the Universe is. So if you're going to take kids to it, they're going to say, what the fuck is this talking tiger? I don't understand. I think it's been too long for Masters of the Universe to be successful. The movie's not bad. Barbie's always been around, and a new take on Barbie, I could see why that did better. And frankly, it's a better movie. So if you're 35 years old or younger, or a younger mom or a younger dad, you are not going to know what He-Man and Fisto is and Orko and all the characters, and your kids aren't going to know what that is. So I think that there was a lot of wasteful spending, like having Jared Leto on set the entire time, even though they were taking his face out and he was in a muscle suit as Skeletor. He was entertaining. Why not just have him do the voiceover, have somebody else do it? Kristen Wiig, who I like and I think is funny, as a robot. Why, unless she's working for scale, why the fuck were you hiring her as a voiceover talent? It makes no sense. So I'm not going to ruin much for you, except I'm going to say that I liked it. There is a bit at the end after the movie is over where you do see Orko. Okay. There is even a cut scene where you see She-Ra. She-Ra, She-Ra, do-do-do-do-do-do, She-Ra. You know what I mean? That's in there. There was Dolph Lundgren, who played He-Man back in the 1980s. He was in the gym scene earlier on in the movie, and he says, "You're taking my spot," which was a spot in front of him at the mirror. I thought that was a pretty cool scene, standing in front of Adam, or a.k.a. He-Man. But in the mirror, it's an entertaining movie. If you have Amazon Prime, I would say check it out. I liked Allison Brie. I thought everybody was pretty solid in it. The guy who played He-Man, everybody. Teela. Now, here's one thing I got to mention. And I'm going to probably put this in a short, but I don't know if I'm going to use all this. Teela is, the daughter of the sorceress. And I only know this because I watched a cartoon like fucking 40 years ago. And her dad is Man-at-Arms. Okay? I know this is real nerdy stuff. But in the movie, Teela is like this pasty white chick. Okay? And her dad, Man-at-Arms, is Idris Elba, a black man. Why is this black man and this white lady, she's calling him daddy? And it's not a porno. She's calling him daddy, daddy. Well, if you didn't see episode 2, you wouldn't know that Teela and Man-at-Arms, she was like, it's like an adopted dad. I forgot about that. So it's like, why is this? And I know what black people probably would say, well, like, if you're a black person, you could be different shades, light, dark, whatever it could be. You could have blue eyes, like Michael Jackson has said. But this lady is like clearly a white. I mean, there's like, it's just the kind. I like Idris Elba, but it was odd. And I just think about it. If I was like a 7, 8, 10-year-old kid, and they probably don't care. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this? I'm confused. Why is she calling that man daddy? I don't know. But not a ton of our friend Cringer in the movie. I think there could have been more of that. They spent a lot of money. It's not dull at all. Very entertaining movie. I'd say I'd check it out. That's it. So there's the story. Amazon Prime, right now, you could watch Masters of the Universe. And here's another thing. I got to mention this too. They played the song Princes of the Universe, which is a Queen song from the movie Highlander.
Princes of the Universe, a favorite song of the Mr. X. Great song. I've never seen it in any other movie other than Highlander, but this is Masters of the Universe. And the reason I know that is I was listening to Princes of the Universe the other day in the gym, and I see it. I'm here because of the He-Man movie. What the fuck? That's a weird choice. Now. Okay. End of rant. How you doing's here? She's in the house. Rainbow Melon's in the house. I mean, Rainbow Melon, do I sound like a jerk? Now, you're an African-American lady. You're a black lady. Is it okay for... I'm asking you, Rainbow Melon. You tell me. You set me straight. I don't know if our friend Miss Montana's still out there or not, if she's gone one way or another. But I got to ask black people. Idris Elba is a British black man. I think he's British. I don't know. I don't want to put anything on him that he's not. And this Tila chick is very white. The fuck? I mean, did you see episode 2? Okay, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. But it is confusing. The little kid said, I don't understand, Dad. And I'm not anybody's dad, but you understand. It's like, what the fuck is this? This spent a lot of money. Did you need Idris Elba? He was good. I give him that. Now, if they would have made Tila black, then people would have shit-talked it. Oh, they're making it woke. This is why it failed. Well, the movie did not do well, but whatever. Get in that suit. She's over there, X. Okay, well, whatever. I like her. She's a nice lady. Okay, so the NFL preseason is upon us. Oh, my God. Mr. X needs to give a simple breakdown of how the NFL brass can make the preseason 1,000 times more interesting. NFL, listen to the Mr. X. You want to make the preseason not just be complete shit? You can listen to me, and I will help you out, just like I helped you out with Big Ben Roethlisberger about him being a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm going to explain it to you. How can you make preseason matter? Monkey, take down my backdrop and explain to these people that King X can make preseason meaningful in one simple move. What is that one simple move? Well, you make the NFL part in the preseason part of tiebreakers. Now, here's what I'm going to say to this. To break a tie within a division, if at the end of the regular season, now hear me out on this, 2 or more clubs have the same divisional finish, same identical win-loss record and percentages, the following steps will be taken until a champion is determined. Number 1, and this stays number 1 in the Mr. X universe, head-to-head best win-loss percentage in games between 2 clubs. Let me give you an example. The Steelers beat the shit out of the Ravens twice a year. The Steelers win a division, like the last year. And then best lost tied percentage in games played within a division. That's where we stop it. Here's what you do, NFL. The best number 2 is no longer number 2. Here's your new number 2. The new number 2 is the best win-loss record in preseason. If you have you have the most wins in preseason, you get that. That's your second tiebreak. So your scrubs who are playing, now those games matter because it might be worth something at the end of the year. Now, I had to look into this. I was very curious who has the best record all time in preseason. And ironically, it's John Harbaugh. At one point, he had 23 wins in a row in preseason. He has a 47-17 ATS against the spread. Well, you couldn't beat the Steelers. That's why your ass got fired, and that's why you're with the New York Giants. So unless you're getting Steve Spurrier or John Harbaugh, I don't know how much this would matter to you, but that is the way the Mr. X would do it. It's real simple. Make some of the tiebreakers matter. And that can matter with preseason. How simple is that? Fuck. Okay. Now take that and make that into a short. I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of opinions. We will be catching up with Johnny here in a little bit. What's up, Mean Green? Mean Green, are you back? Are we still spinning? Are we still spinning? Yes or no? Seems like every time I bring something up, something's not working right, but it's going live to tape, so we're okay. All right. We're doing all right? Yes. Well, I mean, wouldn't that be more interesting, Mean Green? Having the preseason matter? I know we got a lot of women here. There are a lot of women, obviously, who love football. But, anyway. There was something. We got a lot of friends in New Jersey that are part of the show or that have been part of the show. And we talked about it earlier. Talked about the giant snake that Mr. X saw at his property. Not that I saw it. I just saw the snake skin. But a New Jersey family, and I got to figure out where this was. This is fucking terrifying. I mean, there should be some bigger rules or more rules that put people into place in tough situations that just let pets like this go. You let some giant snake go and it lives underneath somebody's barn, like in this scenario. I mean, there should be more ramifications, in my opinion. Look at this. I mean, this giant fucking snake. And I got to be careful what I play here because it's a news story. 8-foot python found underneath a New Jersey family shed. Now, maybe this is Kathy Fagan's. I don't know. But look, it's got some giant thing in there. I mean, that could be a baby. You don't know what that could be. Somebody's dog. You don't know what's under there. So, look at this shit. Look, they're opening it up, and that's what you got underneath your fucking the crawl space of. It's just crazy. I don't know who that guy is, but this is terrifying. Now, what ended up being inside of that python is a possum. We like possums. Possums are good around the neighborhood, but I mean, that's a pretty big kill. Possum's like this big. That's not a small animal. I mean, that could grab a chihuahua or something like that. I mean, that's terrifying. Now, that in that shot, it doesn't look like 12 feet, but looks like my dick. Yeah, just what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong about it. I don't know. She-Ra! As soon as I saw the She-Ra thing, I got that song stuck in my head. Sorry. Yes, it's definitely a nerve that has been struck with me. That snake is something else recently. Yep. Time to move. Well, they got the snake. I don't know. I don't think I'd be calling animal control. I think I'd be getting out an axe. So Buccees is at it again. Every time Buccees just loves to sue motherfuckers. They love to. I love Buccees. And I'm talking to a friend of mine that might be traveling across the country within the next 6 months. And if he does travel across the country, I'm trying to pitch to him the idea. You don't have to come on camera. Just hold the camera and walk around Buccees if you're in Texas, and I will do all the voiceover. And I'll just say, monkey, go over there. Monkey, go up to that deer stand. Go up to where those potato chips are. For people who don't know what Buccees is, it's a giant gas station, but it's kind of like a Trader Joe's, but they got food and real clean bathrooms. It's mostly in Texas, but they're expanding. And they're talk about lawsuits and process serving. They're just serving everybody. We talked about it on the OTT that they have sued a company that had a moose that was similar. Now they're suing these guys. Beaver's Mini Mart, 1592 Haynes Road. So now Buccees is suing Beavers. The fuck? Is he even right? What's wrong with Buccees? They're just suing everybody that they can. I don't like it. I like Buccees, though. I mean, they pay their employees a lot of money. They got good food. They got good bathrooms. They got good soda. I'm going to come off camera for a second. And, I don't even know where this Beavers is at. But we're going to figure it out here together. 1592 Haynes Road. Beavers. 1592 Haynes Road. Yeah, this story came out 4 days ago. It's actually in Beaver Creek, Ohio, is the name of this place. Buccees is suing them. They don't fuck around. And, this other place is really small. It's not even that big of a place. So it is, like I said, in Beaver Creek, Ohio. They're really, they're not fucking around. Oh, they happen to be closed. They're closed. Damn it. What time do they open at? 6 a.m.? 10 p.m. Oh, okay. So they're closed now. Okay, damn it. Well, we could try something real quick. I was going to call, and I forgot what time it was. Mr. X was in the gym earlier today, so that's why the later start. So, sorry about that, but that's just the way that it works. Beaver Creek. Why do I know that? I think I dated a girl in the 937. There's 973, and that's New Jersey, but 937 is like Western Ohio, like on the way towards Indiana. Anyway, let me see if let's just see if anybody picks up. I mean, it's 11:35 there. 937. Give me 1 second here. See if we can get them on the phone. Maybe they'll pick up, maybe they won't. I don't know. But Buccees is suing everybody these days. Now we're going to see what's up here. Pick up, monkey.
Hello. Oh, please call again. Thank you for your call.
Fucker.
Memory full.
Oh, okay. Well, that's full. What can we do about it? Can't do nothing. Well, we tried. Well, let me say hello and say thank you to some people, too, that came in on the Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo from yesterday and from today while I'm off here. Johnny Yarbrough's in the house. Johnny Yarbrough, he's hanging in there. He's living his life. He's having the surgeries. He got the gallbladder removed. We hope he's okay. We're going to have him come up here at some point. I got a lot more stuff to get through, but let's get through some of the stuff from the last couple days. We're going to start with Rebecca coming in, $5 on the super sticker. Thank you, Rebecca. Also, Miss Texas coming in on the super sticker, $65. Thank you, Miss Texas. Also, Kathy, this is from yesterday, Kathy Fagan. Money for you to hide out from the servers, $50. Thank you, Kathy Fagan. Kathy, you're going to catch up with me at some point. Maybe over the weekend. We'll catch up on the phone, hopefully. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. I want to thank Amber 4H. I come in peace. Then you go in pieces. If you would unban me, we did that. That was yesterday. She sent in $10. It's done. That's a good way to get yourself unbanned. I didn't even know what you were banned for originally, but whatever. And then also yesterday, Miss Texas came in $50 then too. So, wow. Thank you. So I really, really appreciate it. Unbelievable. Going up to Palmdale last minute, it cost some money. It wasn't cheap. Ended up buying some new locks. Wasn't sure if somebody was out there trying to pick the locks. I wasn't sure, so I ended up getting some new locks. There's a lot of weirdos out there, but anyway, one really heavy-duty lock from like Tractor Supply was $50, like the super gauge lock. $50 fucking for one lock. They had the chicks. I wanted the chicks. I wanted to get one of the little peepee chicks. They had them there, but I was running out of time. Before that sun went down, I wanted to get back. By the way, Steelers versus Green Bay on Thursday. That's going to be an interesting game. We'll get into that more later. Let's say thank you to some people real quick on the PayPal. Then we'll work our way back to the Venmos. I'll try to get through this section, as reasonably as fast as I can. But it's only fair to say thank you to people who come in. And speaking of this, Texas Granny came in yesterday, $30. It went down to $29.90. Texas Granny yesterday. Thank you, Texas Granny. And Texas Granny again today. Let's do this. $25. So thank you, Texas Granny. She comes in huge. I really, really appreciate it. One from yesterday and one from today. Probably the highest monetized 9-minute show ever. That wasn't my intention. My intention was just like, hey, I'm going to go live here because people say that I'm fucking hiding, and that's not the case. So I think I got an email. I don't know if it was Texas Grain or somebody sent it to me and saying, hey, they're saying this. And I'm like, that's not true. I got all this dirt. I'll just go live from here. Give me 20 minutes. It's fucking ridiculous. And then also yesterday on the Venmo, it is Destiny G in the house. Not G like Eric Foss's gut, but she's got a last name that starts with a G. She comes in $25 on the Venmo. That was yesterday. There was only a 9-minute show, and I think that was technically after, so I didn't get a chance to call it out. I'm not chewing my food twice, yada, yada. Thank you, Destiny. I don't need to explain it, but I do. I do, just in case the haters are out there, and apparently they are. Look at the numbers. Then let's get in. We're at number 8 on the super stickers. We got it to like 27 last time. And next one is Gay J. That means Johnny Yarborough. I made that thumbnail for him. We got to make a new one. I haven't forgot about it, you Johnny. We'll get something made for you at some point when you're getting a little bit better. You're on the mend. We'll get it done. He is number 8. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny's doing good for himself. Now I want to see the teeth. I know you sent one today, and then there was one that was sent the other day too. So I mean, Miss Texas is coming big. Yeah, I think that was the one that you sent. So yeah, thank you. Says the Mr. X is welcome. Rodgers owes us a win against Green Bay. Yeah, at least after him beating the Steelers in the Super Bowl with Green Bay. Yes. And Tex Granny, you're welcome. Thank you, Destiny, yada, yada. There we go. Okay. There's Miss Tex. Very nice people. I've said this before. He's only got 3 people giving him money. I think it's a little bit more than that. If it was 1, I'd be happy. If it was 1. That's, we got a lot of nice people here. So say what you will about them. That's too bad if you don't like them. So Beavers is not open. I didn't check that before the show. Maybe I should have. Buccees, you got to stop suing people. So another thing that I saw, I just got to share this because this is so badass, but a lot of cosplayers and people who do conventions, but you can also use this for, creature effects and all that kind of stuff. This thing is badass. Hopefully it doesn't screw up my audio by bringing this up, but, and I'll come back up here. Man, there's just becoming more and more things like this. Look at this vest. I was like, what the fuck is that? Now the vest is only $59, but you got to buy the smoke machine. And this is for little characters. Like, these people that dress up at conventions and all that, like cosplayers. And they even have one that can go in your hair. But for an alien that starts smoking when he's getting too hot, being out in the desert, and he's only got 15 minutes, you could do visual effect smoke, but the real thing looks a lot better. Durable protection. You can close up the holes. There's the smoke machine. I think the guy who created this, I met him at Cinegear Expo years ago. I met him years and years ago, and they also have one that's like it's like a little very thin hair thing. Yeah. Like right there. See that right there? Then it could smoke your hair up. I don't know why you would need that, but it's pretty cool. You got to have long enough hair to do it. Now that douchebag does have long hair, but, and you can also plug up the holes. See that too? Pretty cool that there's, I know I met this guy. I think he was based out of Florida, but the attachment isn't actually that expensive. $59 for the attachment, but the actual tiny smoke machine is a couple $100. But Mr. X is looking for stuff. You never know. Now I'm not going to be running around like some Japanese anime thing, but smoke vest. Maybe the best thing is just shoot it and put in the visual effect later. I don't know, but then that takes more money and time, and just get it in camera like Quentin Tarantino says. That's the way to do it. That's what I think. And whatever it looks like, it looks like. You don't have to do it twice. You don't have to do it twice. Well, you do a bunch of takes, but you know what I mean. I wish they show with the effects. Well, they do. I might get one. I might get one, but I'd have to see. I have the smoke machine. I wonder if you could just put the smoke machine and have the vest and just have like a cord up to it instead of buying their smoke machine. And their smoke machine is only about as big as a hand. Now, I'm not bringing this up because I want anybody to buy it for me. I'm not asking that. I just thought it was cool. That's all. That's that. We got a call coming in from Michigan. Let's see who it is. I think I know a couple people from Michigan. Let's bring it up. Monkey, bring it up. Yes, what's up? Are you there? Can you hear me? Whoever it was from Michigan, you hung up on me. I brought it up and then I couldn't hear you. I don't know what's going on. You got to give me a second or two to answer. I got my hands full here. I can call you back or you can call me. We'll call again, Rebecca. I tried to pick it up and you hung up. Yes, alien needs some smoke. That's right. So I'm assuming that was Rebecca. I didn't know Rebecca was in that. I didn't mean to dox her location, but I'm going to call you back. Give me a second. And then what ends up happening is like I call her as she calls me and then nobody gets through. I got to get a new phone. That's another thing. This phone is so old and dog shit. I've had this for a couple years. It is just not good. No. What's up, Rebecca? 313 is Detroit? No, that's not Detroit. Let's just say, I'm not going to say much more except that it starts with a 5. How about that? Hold on, Rebecca. I'm going to call you back right now. I'm trying to call you back at least. I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
Hi. I'm a call assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Please say who you are and why you're calling.
It's Mr. X calling you back. Pick up.
Mr. X.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, what's up?
This is Rebecca.
Hey, what up?
I was delayed. No, I sent you a few cash apps, but like one did not go through, but the other one did. So I just want to make sure.
All right, well, let's check it. I might have missed it. I might have already read it before you came out. Well, thank you for calling me. What's going on with you? Where you been?
Oh, where have I been? Oh, gosh. Been moving and granddaughters and grandsons and birthday parties and just all sorts of stuff. But I just wanted to make sure that you got your cash app.
Yes, I saw it. $5 coming through. There's Rebecca, just because it's got a white heart and praying hands. I do see it. Thank you. Now,
okay, so there was one before, so that one didn't go through.
I do not see that. I do see. Okay. So the last time that I see one was February 13th. No, I'm not Jim. I'm just kidding. Now, hold on. Let me ask you this. There's a picture of two women that look like on a dry lake bed. They look upset.
Yeah.
Who are these women?
No, that's me and my sister. We are in Salt Lake City.
Oh, you're at Salt Lake City. You ever been to one of those dry lake beds that are all salt, that are white?
Yep, that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, which one's you? You the front, or you the one doing the Shawn Michaels pose?
Yep.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yep.
You work out?
My sister's the gay one in the back.
Well, what is it? I mean, I couldn't tell if she was gay or not.
Oh, okay.
She's got sunglasses on and she's giving praise. Now, you look like you work out a bit.
Quite a bit, yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you do Pilates or no?
No, just hard work.
Like, you don't lift weights or anything? I mean, you don't get like that by sitting around.
My dad raised us. That's all I can say. My dad raised us.
Now, the people are asking this. I mentioned Michigan. Can you say roughly, because Rainbow Melon's wondering, where in Michigan, roughly? Without doxing yourself?
Between, I would say, I live in Cohocton, Michigan.
Where the fuck is that? Kaka, Michigan?
Cohocton.
I've never even heard of that. Is that near Detroit?
No.
Oh.
It's between Lansing and Detroit.
Is Detroit bad? Is it ghetto?
No, not at all. Oh my gosh, they've cleaned it up so much. No. We're safe in Detroit.
Okay. I mean, I only know it from movies. What do I know?
No. It would be a great place for movies. Great place for sports.
Yes.
I was just down there for the Youngblood concert. Oh yeah, it's nice down there. Rainbow Melon's down there. She knows.
Rainbow Melon says Detroit has good and bad.
Well, yeah. if you go down to Chalmers, that's bad.
I mean, well, any major cities like that. I mean, you could be in multi-million-dollar houses, houses that are $100 million houses, or you could be in Skid Row in LA. I mean,
it's the same. Where I'm at, there's bad too.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, So it just depends on where you go.
Now, I haven't talked to you in a while. Have you been watching the entire time? Yeah, I know I've seen you around, but since the stuff happened a couple weeks.
I watch both. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Bittersweet,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm with you guys since the beginning. I have the very first shirt.
Oh, nice.
Made.
Yes.
That I paid like $300 some for whatever it was. Yeah.
You won that.
I did, yeah.
You know what? I was talking about that the other day. Did you hear me talking about that?
No.
So this is the kind of guy I am. I couldn't remember who won it. So it was you who won it. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, won it. I mean, you paid the most.
I paid for it.
Yeah. And then here's the thing. There was a lady named Desiree Parker who was behind you.
She got mad.
Yeah. And you know what I did? Because I didn't like the idea. This is the kind of Mr. X is all of a sudden a nice guy for Cash App, says Leanne. What I did is you said 300 or something you paid for it?
It was like 350.
Okay.
Yeah.
She paid like 280. So it was like an auction that you put your money in, which I would have never done it like this, but Jim's a salesman, and whoever has spent the most money gets it. So
it wasn't an auction, it was whoever put the most money in.
Yeah, whoever put the most money in. So what I did after it was over, because I felt horrible for Desiree Parker, is I went down to that place and I printed her out a second one. It wasn't the original one, and I sent it to her. Yep.
Yeah, I think mine has like the original screen printer.
Yeah, you have the original one, and she has.
Never wore it. There's a piece of like what's it called, from the dry cleaner? There's that plastic over it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. It's preserved. So
Well,
nope, I've never wore it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't remember who got it. Well, I mean, that's cool that you're still out there and you're supporting whoever you want. I'll never, I'm never the kind of person, as you probably know.
I go everywhere.
Yeah, you should.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, cool. I'm glad that you called in.
Call in and say hi to everyone, and I support both of you. So that's cool. I just want to make sure you got, because I sent 2 Cash Apps. And the first one did go through like straight away.
Yes.
But the second one made me put a code in, so I wasn't sure. So
let me ask you this too, because we talked about. I mean, it did go through, and I thank you for that. But you got on a topic earlier about the lesbian, and I have this argument.
Sister,
with the lesbian sister.
That's all right.
And
I don't care.
I am under the impression that there is no such thing as lipstick lesbians. That's only in pornography. And most lesbians,
I don't know.
I know it's your sister. I'm not, she has her preference. Nobody's judging. It's or whatever. It's people are born that way. Yada yada. I live in California. I don't give a shit. But like the Jenna Jameson, lesbian, I believe that doesn't really exist. What say you?
My sister's more of the tomboy, but she's a pretty tomboy.
Yeah, I can see that.
She's not the butch. She's not the boy. But she's beautiful. She likes her hair straightened, but doesn't want to put makeup on. She's like more of she's tough like me, like muscles, but she doesn't wear the makeup, I guess I should say, or the makeup, or it's hard to explain.
No, I get it.
Butch type.
Well, she's not like the short hair, purple hair. She hates men. She hates Trump.
No. She likes Trump, but kind of not. But
I'm somewhere like I never voted for him, and I never voted against him.
She's not all the way left. She's in between. So.
Okay, well, that's good. And who's older, you or her?
She is. Yep.
She's older than you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
How many years?
And our dad raised us, so
well, that's cool.
Boys.
Now, did you watch He-Man then, or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did?
For that. Yeah.
What about She-Ra?
She-Ra, yeah.
My sister loved She-Ra. Then I was sitting there watching
She-Ra.
with her.
We had the what was that? The underoos.
Yes.
Fun to wear. Yeah.
I heard a question the other day, and they said it was online, and they said, are you gay if you're a man that wears a t-shirt to sleep but no underwear? And I was like, yeah, that's kind of gay.
Yeah. No.
And then you know what else somebody said? Are you gay if you're a man and you have watched She-Ra? And I'm like, no.
No, not at all. Because you're right there with He-Man.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, and if there's something for my sister to watch or something for the Mr. X to watch.
Because I have an older brother too that passed away, so yeah.
Now everybody watched the He-Man. I mean, I'm assuming you're around my age then, or maybe a little bit
my
younger.
Brother?
No, is your brother my age? Or no?
You're how old? I'm 50. I just turned 50, so
I'm 47.
Okay, yeah. And my sister is 42. My brother would have been 61.
He might be too old, or it would have been too old for He-Man. He'd have been like a teenager or something.
He was more into. He was in the military, so.
Oh, he served?
Yep.
Me too.
Marines,
Me too.
Yep.
We all served. Was he over in Vietnam like I was, or no?
No. Get out of here.
Oh, I thought I served. Okay, I got confused.
Get out of here.
Oh, I got confused for a second.
All
right, get out of here. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Be safe. Get yourself a gun. She's a nice lady. It's nice to hear from her. See, the Mr. X doesn't judge. The Mr. X doesn't say it's a problem if you're over other places, or if you have a lesbian sister, or if you, if the Mr. X served, she didn't thank me for my service. She could have done that. I don't know why she didn't. Now, don't forget, my service wasn't with the U.S. military. My service was with private ops. Private ops, yeah. Don't worry about me, Mean Green. Don't worry about me. I've been doing a lot of private ops. Now, I got out of that business because I'm so successful, obviously, in streaming. There's Rebecca right there. She didn't thank me for my service. Oh, there they are. They're the sisters right there. Okay, we got it. We figured it out. Good. The very, very nice lady. She has been around a long time. And I actually, I don't know how I forgot that, but now that she says it, like, I vividly remember it. God, that was a crazy show. That would be hard to find, that show, when the first T-shirt came out. Jeez, oh man. That's so long ago. Anybody seen this stuff recently? I got to share this. It's just nothing that's, we're talking about football and yada, yada. What's going on with Chris Berman? You remember Chris Berman? He was an announcer and, sportscaster. Anybody remember Chris Berman? Yes, great call from Rebecca. It's always nice to hear from. Fuck, I got to get a new phone that isn't slow. I've deleted so much stuff off that phone. Yes. Something's fucking. Chris Berman was at the Hall of Fame game the other day, and he looked weird. Something's up. I mean, he's not even that old, but he's got his pants like real low, and it's just like something's not right. He's walking all weird. I mean, yeah, I know he's older, and I'm not judging too much. And here he is signing autographs in Canton. What's up with his pants? I mean, he's doing the triple sag. Why is his pants so fucking low? And he's dyeing his hair. I mean, he was a great sportscaster. He's kind of retired. What the fuck is going on here? There's always some hanger-on wife, or some kind of assistant just hoping she passes. He passes, she can get the money. Yeah, dude, what the fuck is going on? Looks like a pear. And I like Chris Berman. He's classic, but something doesn't seem right here. I don't know. Maybe he's, I'm going to find out. And somebody will say, Mr. X, he's going through cancer or something like that. I'll feel like an asshole. But, yeah, people recognize him. But what's up with the fucking triple sag there? I don't get it. Now, Rainbow Melon wearing her pants like that, I get it. Chris Berman, not so much. Doesn't make any sense to the Mr. X. I saw it. I had to share it. That's right. Last super sticker was Johnny Yarborough. There he is. I appreciate it. I got to read the super stickers from yesterday, too. And I will get to that. I'll have to come off camera and just go through the YouTube kind of like list for them. There's really no story here. It was just sent to me. I think one of the viewers sent to me. I don't know if it was Allie or somebody else. People send me news sometimes, and sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. But there's no real story about it, except I just like it. And sometimes I just want to share things that I think are cute or funny. That's it. I tell you what, driving back from Palmdale today, man, did I get sick in that traffic. Whew. I'm still feeling the effects of, there was a big crash out there, and I was, it was just stop and go and stop and go. I just got fucking sick. And it fucked with me all day. He has a driver. Yeah, whatever. Drove all around Palmdale. Now, I don't really have much here, except this is a dog and a duck racing. This is how complex things have gotten on this show. They're best friends and they're having a good time. This seems like a children's book. Oh, gonna run back. Dougie and the mama duck are running around. Now, maybe the Dougie's getting a little bit too close to the baby ducks, and the mama duck wants to make sure that he don't stick his nose where it doesn't belong. That happens sometimes. He's bad. But that's something you don't see every day. I've always heard that those kind of dogs have back problems as they get older. Not like that takes a rocket scientist to figure that out, but that's what I've heard. Snakes abundant. That's right. And by the way, is there any footage out there? Has anybody posted any footage of somebody knocking on the door? I haven't heard that yet. I'm just, Yes. That is the cute moment of the day with the Mr. X. That's right. Oh, my God. Well, I'm having a good time at least. And I can tell you somebody who's not having a good time. New York Daily News. I got to mention it. It's in the news. It's national news. I know you guys like her. Some of you like her, and it's okay. I mean, not judging. I just got to bring it up, and I'll read out the article if you guys. This is just the other day. John Gotti's grandson, Carmine Angelo, denied more time to give mom kidney, and this just happened the other day. Ordered to prison on Monday, which was yesterday. Now, this is that one that's been on all the TV shows. It seems to be a little bit more famous than Angel. Man, this Carmine guy, he's got very manicured eyebrows. His eyebrows look great. Maybe Victoria's look great too. Now, I'm assuming that that's her son. And the whole gimmick was somebody needed a kidney, and he was trying to get out doing time, so he was going to give the kidney, and then they just didn't allow it. Monday was the deadline day for John Gotti's grandson, Carmine Angelo. Angelo, is that how you say it? To donate a kidney to his mom, there you go, Victoria Gotti, or go to prison. And a federal judge rejected the Growing Up Gotti star's last-minute request to push back his date or surrender on fraud charges. Angelo, who's 40, he looks, I don't know if that's an old photo, but he doesn't look 40. Looks much younger than that. Oh, you're going to give me that, motherfucker? Really? I can't even read this article? Well, it's out there if you want to read it. That's some bullshit. Are you kidding me? I can't even read this article. Is that how you're making your money nowadays? Fuck you. Well, the point is, he's going to prison. Let me make it short. He's out of here. Hey, I got a question. If I'm getting served, and like, what am I getting served for? I don't owe anybody anything. What am I getting served for? If there's nothing in LA County, San Diego County, Mahoning County, Pinellas County, I'm just really kind of stuck on this. What am I getting served for? I don't hear any knocks. I thought I heard something. No. Oh, now you know what's going to be said? Mr. X isn't in the same spot. He's in a different spot. Right. Somebody's watching a Mr. X. Nobody's watching a Mr. X. There's 545 people watching, but what did he do for prison time? I don't think anything yet. It was a fraud charge. I know that. Rainbow Melon used to watch the Mob Wives. I'm not into that. I'm not into the kid of somebody who's famous. Like, if John Gotti was around, I'd watch him, but obviously he would never do television. But yes, Mr. X is being served for making money. Looking great. Yeah. Well, if you're going to serve somebody other than like a cease and desist, you might want to have like a court case. Unless it's in some state I'm not aware of. You were into it? It was many years ago. I understand. It's fine. Oh, my God. Well, I got something from Bob, too. I mean, Bob, he's gone. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be coming back. But by the way, let me mention again that Friday's schedule, there will be an IRL around 3:30-ish. And then later on that night, Mr. X News Network. That's this Friday. Let me also not forget this, too, because sometimes people ask me, and I was like, I should bring it up almost every show. If you want to be on the free newsletter, even though the newsletter said the show was yesterday and it got pushed today, you email me at mrxisnotloosescunt@gmail.com. Mr. X is not loose scunt @gmail.com. Say, Mr. X, I want to be on newsletter. It's free. Don't cost anything. And on Sunday nights and usually Thursday nights or sometimes Monday morning and Friday morning, I send out a newsletter and say, I'm going to be here. This is the time. This is the date. This is what's going on. This newsletter has existed for a long time. And if you get sick of the Mr. X, you can always unsubscribe. That easy. So if you want to be a part of it, that's how you do it. It's that simple. There we go. That's right. Bob left. Yeah, I heard Bob had some issues and he's out of here. You know, I still don't 100% know what's going on in there. You know, people telling Bob things and people following people. I don't fucking know. You know, I have an idea of what's going on. Like I have a guess of what's up. But Bob's actually never been over on XNN since we came back to YouTube, 6-7 weeks ago, whatever it was. Not 100%, no. But he's really never been over here. So I know he's been out and about doing stuff. But yeah, this story was supposed to be for Bob. Bob may just be watching later on. And people always say, he's watching. He's in the bushes. So, maybe he catches a glimpse of this later. He might not be watching. Then again, today is... I was going to say it's Friday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. I'm all fucked up on the dates after the situation that happened this weekend. Let's get it out here. So, Bob, if you're watching, I got something for you. Here it is. Treasure Island, Bob, is offering, and it's real, it's legit, $200 in free slot play. That's right. It's in the Las Vegas Review-Journal. I heard there's giant lines. I haven't been to Treasure Island since they got rid of the pirate ship show. But yes, apparently, and I know that's pretty far from where you stay at, but apparently they are giving, this is legit, So, I mean, it's pretty amazing. And then I have also heard that the El Cortez is doing a thing where if you show them your ticket, some people say $10, say like your plane ticket, they give you money for that too. So it's free play, it's easy to go. I mean, you go through $200 real quick. So there you go, Bob. That's for you. Now you got to take a cab down there. Maybe you could take Vay down there. I don't know. You'll figure it out. I have another video. This one is specifically that I like. This one is for the moms. But, speaking of traveling to Las Vegas and all that kind of stuff, I think this shit needs to stop. I mean, it's kind of cute. It's cute for the internet. It's cute to have a video and somebody makes a video and they're trying to be funny. I get it. Like, I'm okay with that. But, Mr. X is going to change the preseason football. Mr. X is also would like to change the rules and regulations on airlines. I know this is going to sound dick. I know people who are mothers here aren't going to like this. No infants on airplanes. I mean, I thought that like their brains are forming and their skulls are forming and stuff. I thought it was a bad idea to bring an infant on an airplane. But yeah, I mean, the Mr. X Airlines, if there was ever such a thing, would be no infants allowed. I mean, JSX doesn't allow infants. But and like I said, I can understand, this guy's trying to be cute and all that stuff, and he's making a video, but that would be me, and I'd be getting air sick. So this guy right here, he's got an infant. He's a cute little baby. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I mean, he's in blue, so I'm going to assume it's a boy. And so this guy's making a little video, And he said, Mom's at home. Now, obviously, I think Mom is recording this. Man, I don't think I could take a human being like that on a plane. Like, I could do that work. Like, Mr. X, we're going to trust you with an infant, and you got to take this infant alone on a plane. Like, that, I don't know if the infant is making it through the flight, because I'm fucking holding on like this. Where's that infant going to go? What about me? Not a good idea. But the baby's cute, you know, and he's going to try to feed the baby. The baby doesn't want to feed, so he's going to try to figure out, the baby's not having a good idea. A good time. He don't like. And by the way, who's changing that diaper? Not me. Now, he puts it up there into the nipple position. And now he has figured out that if he puts the mom's photo on his head, the baby's okay with it. Now the baby is latching, as they call it. Now, there must be a little daughter down there. I think the mom is actually there recording this. But the baby has now latched and has now made eye contact with the mom, and he's sucking on the nipple. He's going now, and he's getting his milk, and I don't think they've taken off yet. So that's what you got to do when the mom is at home. Seems like a lot of work. How about this? How about no infants on an airplane? Let's just start there. You know, that'd be a lot better for me. I think that there should be like a cutoff. I'm going to give you my rules. And if you don't like them, you could just call me a dick. That's fine. Like, if you're super old and need assistance before boarding the airplane, yeah, you go on another one. Like, you know, we've heard Bob say, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, there's a handicap one. It's much wider. There's more room. You take your time. I'm trying to get to Vegas a bet. And then I got to wait for your assistance to be taken off, or they're taken off at the end. Fuck all that. Infants screaming, even toddlers. Yeah, I'm good. Rainbow Melon says, poor dad. I mean, Rainbow Melon, you just had a granddaughter. Would your daughter take, I don't know, you have a grandbaby. I don't know the gender of the baby. Or I don't know what the baby identifies as at this point. But, you know, what do? You take the baby on an airplane? But no, here's what I was saying. Yeah, no old people. Bob, sorry. I got to get to Vegas. You know, there should be a certain level of, I don't want to say commitment. That's probably the wrong word. Well, commitment to flying, a certain level of experience of flying. You know, like taking off. I know what my little ritual is going through the flying, but I just, you know, I don't want to be on there with people who've never flown before. I don't want to be on there with little kids. I don't want to be on there with somebody's fucking dog. I like dogs, but why is that my problem? You know, that's what I think. Kathy Fagan's in the house. What's up to Kathy? Move old people out of the way. That's right. How often do you think they clean the air? I tell you what, Squirrel Sandwich, I have not had anybody offer me a pillow, and granted, I only do short flights, or a blanket on an airplane in 10 plus years. Maybe 20. I can't remember last time. They used to go to you, you want a pillow? You want a blanket? They don't do that shit no more. Yeah. They don't do that shit anymore, and they haven't for a long time. So I'm glad that dad tricked the baby. You know, and I talked about the Candace Howard thing already, so I don't need to bring that up again. I mean, she's a band creator. She's an idiot. I think she's trying to stick her nose more out there recently. I'm not even going to say what her screen name is. Somebody just sent it to me. Candace, get a life. You're right. I will tell you this. I don't know everything about Jim's private investigating career. I don't. You're right. I'll give you that. But what I do know is I got two eyes. And my two eyes say, I've never seen any proof of you paying for anything. I've seen other people pay for it, but I've never seen you pay for it. And if you say that statute of limitations haven't run out in whatever your situation is, that's up to you. I mean, that's something you got to do. Doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm not part of it. And yes, you did attack me first. Not that it matters. We're never going to meet each other. I'm never going to see you anywhere. You know, you know, you're in the middle of nowhere. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm never going to talk to you. I have no interest in talking to you. You know, but on the other hand, you have sent people into people's stores that I know. I mean, if I did that to you, there's somebody be serving me with a restraining order. But my suggestion is just get lost. You embarrassed yourself. There's nobody who's embarrassed themselves more and should be more ashamed of themselves than you. I mean, it's a complete embarrassment. I've never spoken to anybody in your family, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out your son's a murderer. And I am one. I tell you what, if I became the next top Tom Cruise, like Top Gun type stuff, and I don't want to be, let's just say that it happened, and I'm not looking for that, believe me. That's not something I ever wanted. I would not be ever ashamed of doing the bit as Mr. X and having the prison outfit on of your son, because he's the murderer, not me. I've never done anything wrong. I didn't do nothing. See, the difference here is this. When I'm doing something, it's for entertainment. I mean, everybody knows that Mr. X is not in the Old West, even though I wear the cowboy hat. You know, when you see something like that, the quickest draw in the West, you know it's entertainment. You know it's a bit. You know it's a Canva. You know, just like I don't ride a tiger. You know, like that kind of a thing, monkey. You know. So it's like, let's look in the mirror and let's consider who really the bad person is. Who Miss GoFundMe is. It's not me. Well, I wouldn't be Miss anything, but and that woman that you have that picture of, who you said walk in, I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't even know what that's about. So I don't know. I mean, I could see Watcher Crazy being very happy when her son comes home. I mean, she doesn't have a husband to murder, but I don't know if your son ever comes home, but do you take him out for a dinner? Do you take him to the gravesite? What happens? I mean, I don't know. It's just a fucked up situation, and thankfully I'm not part of it. Good luck with your life. And, you know, there's other things you could be doing than worrying about the Mr. X. And in fact, if you'd have done that, you wouldn't be in the situation you're in now. Right? But we've gone over that a bunch of times too. Let me send a little something over to Johnny Yarbrough. I'd love to hear from Johnny Yarbrough. See what's going on with him. And I'll get back in the chat. We'll read everything off. Johnny Yarbrough had a gallbladder removed today. Unbelievable. This guy is hopefully getting healthier by the minute, but a little scary too. You know, you hear that kind of stuff and you're like, shit. You know, I mean, you always, the scariest thing about going under is waking up, potentially waking up in the middle of it instead of like pulling something out of your fucking stomach like a fish, like when you're gutting a fish. It's terrifying. Now, I'm sure he's got some stitches. You know, Johnny's a trooper on this. But what's up to Steffi? She's been in the house. Steffi, you sent me some email. Steffi, you've been sending me some emails. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I know this is going to sound like a repeat too. I have no idea who you're fucking talking about. Who's Morgan? Hi, Morgan or Mr. X? Who the fuck is that? Do you think my name's Morgan? I'm going to send it to the 76 email. Johnny. I'm sending it now. I'm going to read this from Steph. Hey, hi, Morgan or Mr. X. It's Steffi. I'm intrusive and I care about you. Well, thank you, Steffi. I'm caring about you too, but like, what the fuck is going on here? You all right? I hope Zach got my message earlier. Who the fuck is Zach? I saw him drive by in a white Jeep and felt relieved knowing he's here for you. He's a good friend. I got Steffi. I have no idea who the fuck Zach is. Maybe you meet a white truck, not a white Jeep, but they wouldn't be driving around in Pahrump. I'm truly sorry about the baby. Huh? You can't make this shit up. I can feel the pain you're going through. Okay, well, yeah. If you ever want to talk as yourself, just reach out. I'm here if you need someone. Take care, Steph. What the Steph, I know you talked about dropping acid the other night. What the fuck is going on? What is happening? Thank you, Carrie Lou. Signal was poor at first, but a lot better now. That's the only problem when you're sat in the Connex box at your property. You know, the thing is, whoever this person is, Johnny's coming up right now. Carrie Lou, to be able to do a sit down on a computer stream would be very difficult out there. So what a fucking idiot. Here's John driving around. What's going on, Johnny?
Hey, I was about to say Carrie Lou. Hello, Mr. X, and hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, who the fuck? Who is Carrie Lou?
I don't know who Carrie Lou is. I thought I saw her in the chat room today.
Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, apparently now I was actually in Palmdale yesterday. Do you know how hard that would be to get an internet signal in a Connex box?
I don't have no idea.
You would have to have what's that called? The one that Texas Granny has, Starlink.
Oh yeah,
But, like,
Starlink.
I wouldn't have fucking lights and like lighting and a jackery and all this. So like I'm gonna stay out. And by the way, no air conditioner in 100-degree weather. Well, it's probably not 100 now. It's 9 p.m. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Now,
How did you sleep?
How'd you sleep, Mr. X?
Last night or today?
Yeah, in that heat.
Or were you out there in Palmdale today at all?
Yeah.
This
So here's what
afternoon?
happened. I was out there yesterday, and last minute I decided to get a hotel.
Oh, you
Oh, okay.
So you had
I
air
decided to get a
conditioning.
hotel because there was some I'll just say this. There were some weird shenanigans. It looked like somebody was trying to get in there. It has nothing to do with Jim. That's all I'm going to say. And I wanted to make
Okay.
sure the place was completely secured and locked. You know, and don't forget, I've had different construction people out there. There was like
Was there anything on the cams?
not
Was
really.
there anything on the cams? No.
Yeah, there were.
No.
I don't want to get into it too much, but there was something that was odd. Yes, I mean, not really, but there was something that was odd.
Right.
And I want to, and it has nothing to do with Jim or anything like that. I think here's what I think happened, and I'll just say this. I can say this part of it. I got something on Saturday night, and it looked like 2 dogs were out there, and I was like, "Are those coyotes?" But you never see like 2 coyotes playing, so I asked for the next picture, and then the next picture there were 2 dogs. So maybe somebody was walking their dogs on the aqueduct, and they went out there, and I did see a picture, of something odd. And I was like, well, I'm going to go out there and check that out too. Plus I could go meet this guy. This was all in one. So I ended up staying out there just to make sure everything was okay over the night. Then I leave in the morning and there's fucking horrible traffic coming back. So
Yeah. So how you doing, Mr. X?
good. I was going to ask you the same. Yeah, I got.
Well, let me. I'll tell you how it all started.
Yes.
I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. Yeah, we both woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. PZ's got a new shower record, 15 minutes. He beat his shower record in 15 minutes. And so we left on time at 5:30. We got to the hospital. I had to check in. Pre-registration. I had to check in. And they got me upstairs about 7 a.m. And I didn't have my surgery until 10:30 a.m., 10:45. And I saw all kinds of people coming up and talking to me, telling me this is how much they moved me from one room to another room and then to the operating room. Let's just say I got 5 on my stomach. I got 5 incisions. Five incisions. Yes, and you know what, Mr. X? I am in pain. It does hurt. I was laying down for a little bit, but then I had to wait. Then I had to get up. Because PZ had to go do an errand. He didn't want to come out here by himself. So I rode with them. They got me on, they do have me on medication. And so I got to pick my medication up tomorrow because I forgot my ID and stuff like that. I left it at home, my ID. And so we have to pick it up tomorrow. But overall, the doctor told me I'm going to feel much better. And he says, give it 2 days. I should be able to jump around and move around a little bit from what I'm moving around today. I'm at a minimum that I can't even move because every time I bend over, because the incisions, they hurt, and I don't feel nothing inside of me hurting, but I feel much better inside. No more gallstones. They're out.
So let me ask you this: which one is worse, this or the stomach removal thing? Stomach.
This one's more severe. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're driving around. You were in surgery this morning.
No, I'm not driving. PZ's driving.
Well, but you're in the car. I mean, most people who got surgery don't even sometimes leave the hospital that day, let alone, go down to quick CVS for some Funyuns or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay though, Mr. X. I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, you're out and about. That's the most important thing. You're out there doing your thing. And
well, you know what? They also told me I have to move around because I have to fart. I have to get all the gas out of my stomach.
Now, I remember you saying that you had to pass gas before you left or something like that.
Oh, you know what? You want to hear something weird though, dude? Yeah. I had to pee before I left. Okay. I had to pee before I left the hospital. I left the hospital at 3:00 today.
So 10:30 and at 3:00 you were out of there?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, but we got there. We got up at 4:30.
We didn't get there until 6:19.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we got the hospital at 6:19. Yeah.
God, that's fucking crazy. So, I mean, how long until you start feeling more normal?
In a couple of days. Right, Paul? In a couple of days? Yeah, in a couple of days. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's just my stomach is really bruised and got five small incisions and stuff like that.
I mean, you sound okay. It sounds like you're a little tired, but that's understandable.
Yeah, I'm a little. Yeah, I'm tired. I took a nap when I got home. I slept for about until you came on. I went to sleep at 3:30. Didn't get up until 7:00 because I knew you were coming on, and I didn't want to miss it.
Well, I appreciate it. And Dana Nicole says, use a pillow to splint your stomach muscles when you move.
Yeah, that's what someone else said.
Okay. So take a pillow with me. That's what they're saying.
No, use a pillow to splint your stomach when stomach muscles when you move. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but I'll try it.
Kathy Fagan had this done. She's here too. The gas is what hurts the most.
Yes. My incisions is what's hurting me, and the gas is what's hurting me too.
Wait a minute. So where's the gas coming out of? The incisions or the butthole?
The butthole.
Does it smell?
Does it smell, Paul? He doesn't smell nothing yet.
It might just be air. Here's this right here. Hold it against your stomach, says Dana Nicole.
When you're sleeping?
Or hold it against your stomach.
All the time or when you're sleeping?
Oh, yeah. How do you do this, Dana Nicole? When you're sleeping all the time? God, it was so hot in Palmdale. I'm just thinking if it's that hot in Palmdale, it's got to be that hot in San Bernardino.
Yeah.
You guys are so lucky to be on. I mean, I consider it the west side of Los Angeles, even though it's, but like comparatively, it's just fucking hell out there right now. No, are you allowed to take a bath?
No.
Yes.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not allowed to take a bath for how long?
Mm-hmm.
I got to read my paperwork, but they said I can't take a bath. I took a shower last night, so
you can take a shower. It said
I can take a shower. They said I can take a shower. Yeah, I can take a shower, but I can't take a bath.
So the gallstones, obviously, if the gallbladder's gone, is done, right?
Yes, the gallstones. Yes, they're gone. I don't feel no more pain.
Kind of follow up or to this, or like
yes, I do. I got to follow up with him in a week. I got to call them and follow up with him within a week.
I mean, you've had the teeth,
because I get
stomach, the gallbladder. I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah. In 10 months, I had my stomach surgery 10 months ago. Then I had my teeth done, and I got good news, Mr. X. I get my teeth on the 28th.
Wow, that's going to be here before you know it. 28th. Well, here's what anytime, but mainly when you move, hold a pillow against your stomach, and it helps splint the muscles to not hurt as bad.
I wonder if a safety belt would work.
A safety belt?
Yeah.
You mean a seat belt?
No, a safety belt like you wear when you're sitting.
Oh, safety belt. When you're working, huh?
Yeah.
And Dana, real quick before I forget about it, I have heard that the Spirit Halloween stores have opened.
We saw one the other day.
Yeah, if I see that, there's PZ in the house right now. If I see one of those,
no, I'm trying to show you the cop. I'm trying to show you the cop, Mr. X.
This might be gays on patrol right now. What's going on here? What's going on over there? Now, if I go into one before Friday, I'm just going to pop up live.
Sorry, Paul.
So I might go in because I usually go and check my mail on, usually Thursday. I might just pop up on Thursday. That has nothing to do with the Friday show. Because I do that every year and say, here's what they got this year. I guess the big to do, Dana, that they have this year is they got a life-size xenomorph, like the mother xenomorph from Aliens, and they're selling fast. Everybody's talking about it online. So,
hey, Mr. X, I got a question to ask you.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you ever receive those In-N-Out gift cards yet?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I didn't get mine either.
I didn't get mine either.
I got some Tootsie Roll.
Oh, Paul ordered some Tootsie Rolls, and he hasn't gotten his.
I mean, the thing is, they probably knew it was a bid, or maybe somebody called him. I'm kind of glad they didn't send it to me, because then I'd be in a position where, it was a bid, so they don't really have to send me anything.
Yeah, that was a bid. That was a good bid, though. You had him going, though. You had him going.
Listen to this. I went past one yesterday in Riverside, and it looked open. So, yeah, they are open. Maybe I might even have to go tomorrow.
Where did we see the one we saw?
What?
The Spirit Store.
We saw the Spirit Store right here in Long Beach off of Redondo in Anaheim.
Well, how far are you from there now? Can you go there?
No,
we can go there on the way home.
We can go there on the way home and see if it's there, because a Rite Aid used to be there.
Yeah, I know that area. Yeah. I know where you're at right now.
You know where we're at right now, Mr. X?
Yeah, I generally know the area. If you were to go, if I'm not, tell me if I'm wrong. If you go right, that would take you towards the Queen Mary and like the coast.
Yeah. No, if you go straight, go underneath Ocean Boulevard, you can hit the Queen Mary. Yeah.
But you do have to turn right to get.
But you have to turn right to go to Queen Mary. Yes.
You have to go back and around. You have to go you go towards the water, then right and go around that peninsula. Yeah, I kind of roughly know where you're at. There also, she says there is a huge Halloween store in San Bernardino that is open. Why, Dana? Why are you not going live from this place? We could. That's perfect. I'm finding out about this now, 4 years later.
Look at that big building, Mr. X.
580 people watching live.
That's good, Mr. X. You deserve it.
We got 580 in the chat.
Sure we do.
Sure we do.
Somebody likes me enough to spend their money. Thank you.
We like having less.
Right? Mr. X, this is what I get out of it. Those 580 people, I want to say they're legit, but they're in the bushes watching your show tonight.
585 now. It's going up. There you
go. Hey,
okay, we just lost it.
Does anyone know how you pay for them and how much they cost?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Well, who's spending? Is it expensive?
I'm assuming
they're spending all this money on it.
I'm assuming that it's not, because why would people, somebody's paying it for Jim every show, somebody's paying it for Eric Foss, and obviously they're doing it here. So it's it can't be that expensive. Do you
think it's the same person?
Who knows?
You never know. It might be Salty Pancakes doing it.
Who knows?
Could be Jonelle doing it.
It might be Jonelle doing it.
But here's the thing. I popped up with that little IRL, and there was if I'm not mistaken, there was 100 in there before it was done. And I didn't even say that I said I wasn't going to go on Monday. So I don't think that was fake.
No, your numbers ain't fake, Mr. Look at my numbers on Wednesday night, Mr. X. I did really good with that middle mic guy came in on there.
I didn't get a chance to see that. What was going on? What day was that?
It was Wednesday.
Okay, I know what happened. So
I'm sorry, that was Sunday. That was Sunday. I'm sorry, okay. Sunday.
So the reason I wasn't there that day is I when that was going on, I was there. I was at Cinephile. Then I went down the mall and I was listening to a little bit of it. But it was so fucking loud that I was only in the mall. That I only just got something to eat, like sarku chicken, like Japanese chicken and rice or whatever. And then I was looking at this machine, and they have the machines for the baseball cards and all that kind of stuff. They had a machine in a food court that was signed jerseys. It was like $219. Really? You don't know who you're going to get. I was like, wow, $219. That'd be cool if you have a man cave, but you don't know which jersey it's going to be or who it's going to be. So I saw that and I was like, I'll take some video of it. Then I forgot about it when I got my food. But
oh shit.
Anyway, yeah. But so
That's a
I was
good way
trying
for
to
them
watch
to make
something, I
money.
just got in the chat, and I didn't end up actually seeing any of it.
Yeah, I told Paul that you went back to that one restaurant right there off 405.
The seafood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
went
seafood
there.
place.
Yeah, when I was at the fair last, that's actually a really good one for the price, and they got a good stuff. You just can't go when they're closing down. That I've hit it a couple times.
Now,
when
how
they're
did you say the Queen Mary buffet's $100?
Yes.
Yeah, did you hear that, Paul?
That's a lot. We used to go to the Reef next door, and we used to pay 30 or 35, but it was like 20 years ago. So.
Yeah, Mr. X, if you ever want to go eat at a good place, Paul said right down from the Queen Mary, it's called the Reef, and it's really good.
I've never heard of that. You know what? I have seen that. That's where that dog parade was at, I think.
No. It's right over by the Queen Mary.
It's
right
by the Queen Mary, not
Okay, is that the one that looks like a
Shores.
hole? The Reef?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think we talked
It's
about
on the
that
road.
before.
It's right to the side.
Yeah, it's on the right side if you're leaving. Yeah, I know. I actually did see.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was still a buffet there, and I think we talked about it before.
Yeah, it might not be. I don't know. I haven't been there for a long time. We used to go for champagne brunch.
So, Mr. X, I guess because now I follow up them within a week, and they're going to tell me how good it looks or whatever, and I get my teeth on the 28th. I'm going to be a new person, man. You know what I mean? That was my goal. My goal was in 2026 is to get these things accomplished, and I have.
Yeah, and you're doing your show. Your show's doing well. PZ's doing great. You know, you guys are getting things done and getting out there. And now the last bit's the teeth, and that's it.
Yep. And I just want to say this: whoever is listening, Carol H, if you're listening, me and PZ are going to send your money back.
Why?
Because it's the right thing to do, Mr. X. Because she said the computer wasn't working, and even though I told her the computer was slow, in my heart is telling me to do the right thing.
You know what I would do is I'd say send the computer back to me so I can check it out. And then I'll send you your money.
That's what I'd say too.
I mean, is Jim sending money back to people for that van?
Jim wouldn't do anything. He wouldn't do anything right.
Yeah, when it comes to money, Jim never gives money back.
Yeah. So why are you expected to do it?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. They haven't been talking about it. Just let it.
Oh, she threw it out? She threw out the computer? Why not keep it?
Yeah, she threw it away in the trash.
Well, and I believe I haven't seen that show, but it's probably not even Carol asking for it. It's probably Jim pushing to her to ask for it.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Headache. Yeah,
it definitely was. She didn't.
And that night that you were on my show, remember, Mr. X, we got rudely interrupted by Carol H, and she said, "Well, Jim told me Jim doesn't have nothing to do with it."
You're right.
Texas Granny says I wouldn't send her any money. I wouldn't.
Okay.
You're just throwing away your money. If she calls you up on your phone's public, if she called you up and said, "Here's what happened. This is that," yada yada. I would say, well, listen, it has been 100 days.
Oh, parking in front.
Since maybe even more than that. It's been like a half a year since I sold that to you. I mean, how come you're contacting me now?
Right.
I'd have her call you.
Yeah. I'll call her probably tomorrow.
Don't call her. Let her call.
Or let her call me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Best Buy doesn't call the customer.
Yeah. Okay.
And
you're right, Mr. X.
Right. It's been months and she never complained. She only complained when all of a sudden there was an issue, and I don't know, man. I mean, I like her too. She's a nice lady. I mean, I know that she's got she sees things, and I'm not making fun of her. I mean, she's talked about it, but
yeah, you're right. You're right, Mr. X. You're right. I don't know. I just don't like nobody being mad at me or nothing like that.
Well, she's kind of being manipulated a little bit.
Yeah. You're right. You're
she's
right.
like a nice lady. She's not asking you for anything. But
right, okay.
If you need to do that, you need to do. I mean, how much would you have to pay her back?
I was thinking about, instead of giving her $150, to give her about $100.
Yeah, and you know what? I wouldn't be shocked Jim says, if I watch, I'll pressure them, and then if you get $100, you send me half of it. Or you send me, that sounds like Jim. So you're sending the money back. She keeps half of it or sends it to Jim, and he gambles it away. I personally wouldn't do it.
Okay, I won't do it then.
I mean,
I won't do it.
I'm not trying to manipulate. You do what you need to do. What's best for you. Or you and PZ discuss. I mean, it's your life. But I personally, I wouldn't do it because she's never complained about it before. She's had it for a long time, and she's not calling you and asking you.
Yeah.
And look, everybody's agreeing with me in the chat. Texas Granny,
Allie. And I told her, Mr. X, if you have any issues, please call me and Paul, call me and PZ. And she said, I will, but she never called me.
Right.
She, you know what? Here's another thing she did too. She didn't want Jim to know that she wished me my condolence, wish her condolence for my son. She didn't want me to mention the text message about that. And now I am. You know what I mean? Now I am. You know what I mean? Because I don't like two-faced people. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, she's in a tough position though. I mean, she likes Jim, let's say, more than me, and she wants to be over there. The only way that's going to happen is if she does what he says. Otherwise, he's going to, go after her. And I believe that there are people like Shark Hitter and her that are nice people, and they just don't want to be hammered. Jim's talked to me about, and I don't know this, I've never looked into it, but Jim's talked to me about something about Shark Hitter's son's got a Facebook page, and there's some bad stuff on it. And I'm just I know, and I probably shouldn't even say that, but I just know Jim's waiting to say something. I don't know what's on it. I've never been to it. I just heard about it, but I'm pretty sure Jim was the one who told me about some kind of Facebook page of his son. And that would just be I know of it, and I've never looked into it. And they just don't want the hassle. And I kind of understand it. Right. So right now I'm making a poll, and it is, should Johnny send Carol H the money back for the computer? And now the poll is active. It is in the chat now. So if you think that Johnny should send the money back, that would be number 1. It would be yes. If you do not think Johnny should send the money back, you put number 2. So I have now put number 2 in the chat. I do not think that Johnny should send the money back. I put in 2. So you can see the votes that are coming in. So yes, Johnny should send the money back. No, Johnny should not. So
you did a poll. Okay.
So far, there's not one person who has said yes. Now, sooner or later, now here's the interesting things. We can see, well, Amanda, you can't put 2, 2, 2, 2. That's not going to count. You got to put 2 just one time. 2 one time.
2 one time.
I heard Fumble Nuts and the others try and attack Son for that before. I don't know. I don't know what that means, Donkey Dick. But yeah, I mean, so right now, so far, nobody has said yes. And, even if somebody were to pop in from the bushes, and say, well, maybe. Well, but here's the thing. I understand that you're very passionate about it, Amanda, but you can only do one number 2 to get into the poll. See the poll? By putting 2 a bunch of times, that's not one of the options. So a lot of people are saying no. I guess that will count. I don't know how many people have said no.
They can do it in the chat though too if they want.
Yeah, all they gotta do is if they think, when you type in the chat the number 1 or the number 2. Okay, now we got coal miners here. Coal miner says no. Amanda has figured it out. She's very passionate about this subject. So far, everybody has said no.
Damn, Paul. Everybody in the chat room said no.
It's because of what Jim has done to us.
No, I'm sure if you were to go in the chat and put this same poll up, it would be the complete opposite. Coal miners in the house.
Hey, coal miner.
Coal miner, I got the black lung. Think about a coal miner. Every time I hear coal miner, I would think about that. The
I used to have all around me where I grew up, and all the men looked like they had eyeliner on.
Hey, Mr. X, you know what else I'm kind of feeling, Mr. X?
What's that?
I'm feeling some kind of heat on my stomach where they cut me up open up.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling some heat every now and then.
Is that good? That doesn't sound good.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
We'll look it up on the internet.
I'll look it up on the internet.
Are you allowed to eat?
It's like heat sensation.
Are you allowed to eat anything?
Yeah.
You're not eating like Doritos or anything, are
No,
you?
no. I cannot eat nothing spicy for 48 hours.
I fed him
Okay,
Whole Foods
makes
food
sense.
tonight.
I ate Whole Foods tonight. I had a little bit of pasta, a little bit of spinach,
Pizza.
and pizza. A little bit of pizza.
You know, it would be cool
Yeah.
if you had like a little man, like a little parasitic twin come out of your body. A little man pop out of your body.
How about a little gallbladder?
How about a little gallbladder?
Yeah, what does a gallbladder look like? Is it for some reason I think it's like gray, but I don't know what it looks like.
I think it was. I looked at a picture and it was shaped kind of like a heart. It was a triangle kind of shape.
Yeah, it's like a triangle shape.
You should have asked him if you could have it.
I was passed out, Mr. X. They knocked me out.
Well, you
They had
got to
a
tell him
weird
up front, I want the
situation there.
gallbladder.
Yeah.
Now, you know what it looks like?
Yeah, they
I'm
have-
seeing a picture of it.
Huh.
It looks like, you know, like I don't know what it's called, but like they have weed and it's like a nugget of weed. It looks like that. A nug or whatever.
Yeah.
Mr. X, pull one up. Pull up a gallbladder real quick, Mr. X.
What does a gallbladder look like? Hold on, I'm getting it.
No, not a gallbladder, a gallstone.
They're just
Oh,
round
a
rocks.
gall. They took out your gallbladder though.
Yeah, they took out my gallbladder. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're want to look and see what a gallbladder looks like. Yeah, you're right.
Hold on, pulling it up right now. Monkey, bring it here.
I don't have my controls. I can't pull it up.
It's
I'm
not
not the
very
monkey.
big.
Right, you are.
It's actually much smaller than I thought it would be. I'm the monkey.
I can't see it.
No, hold on. I'm pulling it up. Here it is. There. See it right there? Looks like a little snot.
What
Oh,
does
look
it
at
do?
it. Look at it.
That's not. What does it do?
What does it do,
I'm
Mr.
not a
X?
fucking doctor? I don't know. Let me look it up. But that's what it looks like.
Dr. X. Dr. X.
Okay, now I got to look it up. What does a gallbladder do? What does a gallbladder do? Well, obviously
It
not.
has
Now.
something to do with bile.
So the
I think it has to do with
gallbladder
bile.
stores, concentrates, and releases bile to help your body break down
That's what I
fat.
thought. Yeah.
Small pear-shaped organ located right underneath your liver. So what happens if you don't have one?
A pear. You don't need one to survive.
You don't need one to survive.
I mean, they're just taking everything out. You got your stomach removed, you got your teeth removed. Now what's next?
That's it,
Dong
Mr. X. That's it. Unless something medical comes up.
Testicle removed.
Yeah, Jim would like that. Jim would like that.
And a testicle remover, yeah.
God, if you had a testicle removed and you had it in a jar, I would love to explode it. Yeah, I'd do that. Fucking explode a testicle. Now look, Steffi's here.
Would
Steffi,
you
I
hit
got
it with
your
a hammer?
email.
Would you hit it with a
I'd have to wear a
hammer?
mask. I would hit it
Oh,
with a
that
hammer.
house burnt down, Paul. Look.
That house burned down?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, Steffi, I got
mansion.
your email. Who the fuck is Morgan? And who is Zach? Who are you talking to in this email? I got your email. What the fuck's going on? You okay? What the fuck?
Morgan's an alien.
Zach's an
What's
alien,
that?
No,
Mr. X.
Morgan is.
Morgan's an alien, Mr. X.
Oh, Morgan's an alien?
Yeah.
Not that- Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her. Hope she's okay. All right, where are you guys going?
We're going home.
Well,
We're going down ocean.
We're going down Ocean Boulevard.
but Steffi, you sent it to me. That's what I don't understand. Why would you send me an email to your cousin? I'm very confused. Yeah, I mean, I'm usually not a confused person.
Yeah, hopefully we'll find some lights that are lit up like we did earlier, Mr. X, and
Oh, we forgot to go to the other way home.
what?
Rainbow Melon is here. She says, "Hey, X, can Johnny
go down
can
there?
you
Yeah, go down
explain why they took my wrench?" I thought we've been over this.
Who, Rainbow?
Yeah.
Tell her I'll give it back to her.
All right, there you go. You're gonna
I'll
get
give
it
it back to you, Rainbow. You got to come in the chat, Rainbow, so I can give it to you, though.
But what happened? She was in somebody's chat or something happened. There was some reason or something.
Oh, there it is. Boom. There's a cop right there. Boom. Yeah, that's what it was, Mr. X.
Yeah, I thought that. Morgan is my cousin, and Bob's my uncle, and then Texas Granny's my mom. That's right.
Texas Granny is your mom?
Yeah.
Don't accuse Texas Granny of being anyone. Last time somebody did that, they got in trouble. Remember Lady Luck?
Oh, what the hell? These people ain't stopping? Oh, they're right there too, Paul. Look at that. Look at that. You see them not? You see them lights, Mr. X?
Yeah, I do. What's going on here?
I don't know. We're about to pull up on them and see what's up.
Holy. There's only one cop there, I think.
Huh?
There's only one cop.
But still pull up on them. We're headed to Redondo to show you that spirit store. If it's still there.
All right, yeah, get it. Redondo Beach. That's pretty far, isn't it?
No, Redondo Boulevard.
Oh.
Redondo Avenue. I mean,
We have a Redondo.
yeah, we have a Redondo Avenue here.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Rebecca saying you might as well get Neuralink now, John.
There's a lot of cops.
Get what?
Neuralink. That's like that computer they put in your brain or whatever.
There's a lot of cops.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's a lot of them.
That might be the next. She's right. That might be the next one for you.
God, that's blinding me.
Yeah, that's blinding me too.
You know, all these surgeries they can do. Think about this, and they don't have anything that can make a dick bigger. Like they have things that can make your dick hard, but like let's say I'm at 6 or 7 and I want to get to 9. Like they don't have. There's nothing out there that exists. You know, all the shit. Maybe there is, and they're just not telling people.
Trump had it done.
Trump had it done, Mr. X.
He had the dong surgery, the extender.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I've never heard that.
No, we're just joking.
I was gonna say, I've heard he's not like a small man. It's not like he's 5'7". He's like 6'3". He's a big man.
Okay, Mr. X, I got something I want to tell you.
A med bed would do it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, because Paul didn't even know about it. I'm about to tell you and Paul.
Okay, tell me.
I'm going to the glory hole.
What? Why?
I'm going to the glory hole. Probably, I don't know. Probably the one in LA.
Don't say which one, because then they'll call and ruin it for you.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna go in there and see if he can suck a dick and not bite it with his new teeth.
Wouldn't that be cheating?
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said, Mr. X?
I heard him. He's sucking dick with new teeth and not bite it. Yeah, I don't know.
And if he does, he's gonna tell him, "Oh, I'll take him out."
You're a bitch. You gonna do it on the 7th?
They do have penile implant enlargement, says Dana. They offer that in Redlands. Get out there. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about the actually like physically going to a glory hole. I mean, not showing any kind of nudity. Like they wouldn't allow you to go in there like that. You know?
No, they wouldn't. But there's other people that's been on YouTube that's been to glory holes and got to film it.
They're at adult bookstores. Any adult bookstore has them.
Look, if you just said, "Hey, listen, you guys, I don't know, are they bathhouses or what are they called? Like, what is the glory hole?"
The one that I was going to go to is a bathhouse.
Okay, so let's just say you go. Are they open 24 hours or they have a time they close?
They are open 24 hours.
Some of them are. Well,
some of them are.
Yeah, like I would. This is how I would pitch it. You get a hold of an owner, you get a hold of somebody, and you say, "Listen, I would just like to show what a real one looks like, and no dongs coming out of it or anything like that. I'm not going to show anybody else on camera. I just want to show what one room on each side of it looks like, and obviously, don't get anywhere near that hole.
That's easy.
You know, yeah, that's something like that. I mean, you're not going to show the inside of the location. You're not going to show anybody who's working there. Just the basic of what it looks like. That's it. I mean, that you think they'd let you do that?
You don't have to ask to do it. You can just go in any adult bookstore, and there's video rooms in the back, and the video rooms have the glory holes in them. Rooms are next to each other, and there's an open hole in each one.
What's that, Mr. X?
I saw that Leanne, speaking of glory holes and all that, put up that video with Jim on Angel Gotti and the hot dog and all that kind of stuff, and her daughter. And she's like, "Yeah, you remember this? You remember this?" And I was like, "It wasn't even me fucking doing it. It was Jim who was doing it." Now, was it funny? Yes. Did I laugh? Yes. But I ended up getting taken off that show for it, and I didn't even fucking do it. But not that time I didn't do it. But yeah. It would be funny if you were in there and then all of a sudden you stuck a hot dog through the other side or something like that. I don't know.
And what's she doing bringing it up again if it hurts her so bad?
She's just looking for attention. She just wants one of us to respond about it, and it's
right.
You know,
cause trouble.
Yeah, that's all it is. Well, I mean, I guess we could shut this poll down. I mean, there's nobody who voted no. I'm sorry, voted yes. Everybody voted no.
So Leanne, listen to what Leanne did to me 2 weeks ago. She wrote me and she told me off in her community page because I told her she couldn't spell liar. So she told me off and she said she was the #1 agitator and that I was never going to take the place. So I'd better give up and give in to her. And then a few days later, she wrote and said she was sorry. I was a nice guy and forget about it.
You know what I think it is? I think she watches these shows, listens to these shows, starts drinking, starts getting high.
She was drunk the other night.
Yeah, she gets drunk, watches these shows, then posts stuff or has ChatGPT. It's like, it's her way of just fucking with people. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I mean, like, what do I give a shit? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for somebody to knock on my door. Nobody's knocked on it. I'm listening.
Yeah, has anybody come to your windows yet, Mr. X?
No.
But
somebody came in the chat earlier and said, you know, go outside and this and that. And I'm like, well, in the middle of a fucking show? I don't hear anybody knocking.
You know, did you check out about that guy yet? What's his name? The guy who stabbed himself and tried to kill himself on the internet the other night?
Perez
Hilton.
Perez Hilton.
You know,
be careful because
the night he did it,
unalive himself is over here. Yeah.
The night he did it, he Jim was having a show and someone came in his room and said they were him.
Oh, really?
In the chat. Yeah.
That's really a cry for help when you have to do something like that on the internet, but that's not good.
You know, Mr. X, let me tell you a story real quick, okay? Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was having it rough one year when I was homeless, okay?
Yeah, be careful what you get into too, because they'll strike.
Oh yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing then.
Yeah, they'll strike it.
I'll tell you off air. I'll tell you off air what happened to me.
Because they're just looking for a reason too.
Yeah, more cops out here tonight. Look at that! Holy shit!
How far are you away from the place?
We're almost there.
You going in?
Am I going inside the spirit store? Is it open? We don't think it's open.
We will if it's open.
We will if it's open, Mr. X.
There's a lot of cops out right now.
I know, dude.
Well, let me read off a few super stickers. I think I got them all already, but we'll just go through them real quick again. Miss Texas coming in, $20. Texas Granny coming in, $20. Miss Texas coming in, $10. Mean Green, there she is, $5. It is Texas Granny, there she is. That is Amber 4H. She came in. There's Amanda from Australia. She came in. There's Johnny Yarbrough, who's up on panel. He came in. There's the glory hole photo that I made. Ridiculous. So, I think that's it on those. But sometimes it's weird. Like you can get I could get it'll be a big night super stickers. Then some nights it'll be more in PayPal. Sometimes it'll be more in Cash Apps. Like you never know.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to get anything. I mean, people are
me too, Mr. X. I'm so happy when the ladies like Miss Buffalo, Barbara Buffalo, Texas Granny, Kathy Fagan, Rainbow Melon, when they all send me something, if it's just a little taste, I appreciate it.
Well, speaking of Kathy Fagan,
Harbor Freight now.
I know that's what
they turned it into a Harbor Freight now, Mr. X.
The Halloween store.
Yep.
We were somewhere else, yeah.
No, we were right here. It was a Spirit Halloween store, and I saw it because I called Rebecca, and Rebecca says, well, let's all meet up right there and go to it. And we said no, because we didn't want to go. I didn't want to go that day.
Well, by the way, Kathy Fagan did come in. It's Happy Monday. Kathy, it's Tuesday.
It's going to be a Harbor Freight now hiring. Look at that.
She came in $50. Thank you, Kathy Fagan. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Miss Texas, 65. Rebecca came in 5. And then Kathy Fagan came in 50 yesterday. Amber came in 10 yesterday. And then yesterday, Miss Texas came in 50 as well. So those are the ones. Thank you, Kathy, Miss Texas, Amber. We mentioned Rebecca. Yeah, you know what else happened recently? I was trying to use one of my debit cards, and it fucking didn't work this weekend. I was like, what's going on? So I called up the bank today, and I'm like, what's happening? And they're like, oh, you had a fraudulent charge, so we just sent you a new one.
Oh,
like,
really?
That's weird. Yeah. I know what it was. I think it was IMDb Pro trying to charge that one. And I said, don't charge that one anymore because I want to put it on a credit card, not a debit card. And, because, I want to get the points for it. And they still fucking charge the old one. And then I said, no. And then I think they just sent me out a new card. So, no big deal. I mean, it's not like it's anything super nefarious. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everybody who came in on those.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. We'll read off the PayPals too. I mean, we'll get through all of them. Just in case somebody knocks on the door and I got to go real quick.
The window. They're gonna knock on your window.
They're going to knock on your window, he said.
Yeah, well, here's the thing I could do. I mean, if this is make it real easy. If he's online when I'm online, and I'm not going to say when, I've said this many, many times. We can make it real simple. All he's got to do is I'll put up a 5-minute counter. I have the 5-minute counter here. And then in 5 minutes, he goes live for as far as he could drive away from his place, and I'll go live from where I'm at. And we're both live at the same time. And he could show where he is on the cross streets, and I'll show where I'm at.
Yeah.
I guarantee I'll be on the west side somewhere by Playa Vista or Westchester or Playa del Rey. Where the fuck is he going to be at? Ohio? I mean, come on. Speaking of which, happy Tuesday. Allie comes in, $10. Thank you, Allie.
Allie.
Tuesday. Very rare Tuesday show, but that's how it worked out. And Texas Granny came in earlier today, $25, and yesterday on that quick pop-up, $30. So,
woo woo, you go, Texas Granny. Woo woo.
Yeah, she's come in a lot. She's a big supporter, and I, it pisses me off when people like she's a big supporter, but she's also like probably of all the people I probably talk to her maybe more than anybody. Yeah, you did. And she's just she's been very nice to me. And she doesn't need to be. And people are like saying like she's a rogue. And I'm like, or Barbara Buffalo or Rainbow Melon. I'm like, and specifically Texas Granny. They go after her the most. I'm like, that's not the case. Like they're not doing anything that I haven't asked.
They're just jealous she's not their friend.
Well, they're actually very cautious of even blocking anybody. Like that William fucker, I'm shocked they didn't block him in a heartbeat.
William.
Spanky in Boise, he's in the house.
Spanky I want to thank Spanky and Boise. Can I thank Spanky and Boise too, Mr. X?
Yeah, there he is, $10. He came in for you too as well, or what?
Yes, thank you, Spanky and Boise. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Spanky. Thank you. I appreciate it. Keeping me afloat. Yeah. And then Kathy Fagan also came in here on the super sticker number 9 over here. Sorry, you should be on Monday. I messed up all the days. That's all right. You didn't have to pay $20. It was okay, but I appreciate you coming in. What does it say? Sometimes you have to flip out and go batshit crazy to make a point. Well, you got to do what you got to do, Kathy. I'm watching from a distance. I have seen some of the videos to pull. I saw a video, I think, of you and Bob driving around.
Yeah, that was a cute video.
Yeah, and they were coming out of the Hollywood casino. I didn't realize Kathy plays bets on sports. Speaking of betting on sports,
she wants to know where that van is. Damn it!
Well, I'm sure if she wanted to, she could figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of sports, let's see this because this is one of my last things that I wanted to talk about. The Steelers game, because I know you're a Steelers fan too, is on Thursday.
Yeah,
this Thursday. It's on the NFL Network. Steelers are plus 1.5, total 39.5. This is one of these games that I'm going to lean towards the over. It's at Pittsburgh. The Steelers got a lot of good backups, younger backups. They're going to want to play. What's his name will not play any preseason game. Our friend, what's his name? Aaron Rodgers. He will not play any preseason. So
he won't.
No, dude. I don't think he's played preseason the last couple of years. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that video was ridiculous that they made. Something about Kathy Fagan running around and driving around with Bob. And I was like, that's Bob? Or is that, her husband? Who the fuck is that? I didn't even know it was Bob. It didn't even look like Bob. It's probably striking for AI.
They can't strike it, Mr. X.
Why not?
It's Barbara Buffalo's video.
Oh, it was Barbara Buffalo's video.
Yeah, they can't strike it.
I remember that when sports gambling became legal throughout the United States, I actually had 2 or 3 phone calls of people like congratulating me. Like, hey, Mr. X, you hear about this? Congratulations. Like I won something. Speaking of winning,
Yeah,
the fucking lotto dude's almost up to $1 billion.
I know.
Where's the power?
I know. Hey, Mr. X, do you remember when me and Paul bought all those lottery tickets?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Fuck.
And
You
were going to send some out to people or something like that. What happened with that?
People told me just to keep it.
Yeah,
we got more and we did them on.
We got more and we did them on another show. Yeah.
And eventually it went away.
But I'm thinking about doing that mega Powerball. I want to get on some of that action. $95 billion. Oh.
No, I think it is 95 million.
Yeah, it's 95 million. That's still a lot of money. A lot of money.
Now, I wonder what the cash out of it is. Now, I got to ask you the question. Do you take the lump sum or do you cash it out? Like the annuity, I'm sorry.
I'm going to cash it out.
Yeah, right now it's 1 billion. I'm going to bring it up here in a second. The lump sum. So I don't know what it is over 25 years. Because the thing is, you might not live 25 years. You never know.
Don't do it that way. You could die any day.
Yeah, right. I'd rather have the money now. The money now is 433. Which, really,
433 million?
Yeah, there it is right there. What's the difference between 433 and 333? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's so much. And I'm sure that they, 433, they're going to take out taxes. You're going to get 280. Still, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what, Mr. X, if I did win that money and whoever's been standing beside me, I will throw them a lick of the bone.
See, I would be careful with it. You know what I would do? I would set it up. I would take care of some people, but I would set it up that not many people, even if nobody knows, because then you would have everybody saying, "What about me? Which is fine." But like the true friends would be like not asking you for anything.
Yeah.
Like I can understand, everybody goes out to eat and, Johnny picks up the bill. That I can understand, but to like demand money out of people, I think you can put yourself in a real rough spot.
I buy everybody a house.
Paul said he'll buy everybody a house.
No, you're going to take $1 million or $2 million to buy one for me in this area. I'd be happy with a fucking condo.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, you going in or what else? What else you got?
Yeah, I'm going in now. I don't have nothing else left.
No Halloween store, no Spirit Halloween store.
Nope.
Is that guy shit on the ground there or no?
Huh?
Is that guy shit on the ground right there or no?
No.
That's where he used to shit on the ground. Yeah, what's up all the stairway? You got paint up there? What's all up there?
Yeah, it's waters. It's waters and stuff like that.
You guys got everything going up that hill. Like a lot of water. Damn.
Yeah, and this is for emergency in case there's an earthquake, Mr. X.
Well, you got plenty.
This is for the ice machine that we have. This is for the ice machine. This goes into our what is these 5 gallons, Paul? These goes into our 5-gallon machine. And then Jose brought an air conditioner over the other day.
That's nice to have because it was hot out here. It's going to cool down here in a little bit in the next couple of weeks.
And here's all of our stuff up here, our boxes and stuff in case when we get ready to move and stuff like that.
Where are you moving?
Look at that picture. We're not. Look at that picture right there, Mr. X. Look at that picture right there.
It's like Mardi Gras. Yeah, that's an ass.
Mardi Gras. As soon as Paul opens the door, I want to do something. Okay, Mr. X. I want to do something. So after Paul opens the door, let me go get the keys from him.
All right, hurry up.
I want to show that we got running water.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Even if you don't have running water, you got plenty of water.
Give me the key.
You can just shut in the hose.
Give me the keys. Yeah. So, Mr. X,
Tell Jim you've got more running water than he has.
Yeah, Jim, we got more running water than you do.
All right, what are we seeing here?
All right, hold on. Let me go in there. Hold on. I'll go. Okay, here we go, Mr. X. You ready?
Hold on, let me make you big.
There's our running water.
That's right.
There goes our running water. And there goes Bug laying on the couch. Look at Bug laying on the couch, Mr. X.
She's tired.
Look at her.
It's cute.
All right, Mr. X, that's all I got, man.
All right, dude. Hope you feel better. Get out of here.
All right, thank you, Mr. X. Thank you, everybody.
Right. Thank you. Get out of here. There's Johnny. He's doing better. He's getting better. I kicked him. Why am I over here? What the fuck is going on? Move over there. There we go. Good. Oh my God. What a crazy week this has been, from the Palmdale situation to going up there and back. And now this situation with Johnny. We knew the situation was going to happen with Johnny. Thank you, everybody who's come in on the Cash Apps and PayPal super stickers. I know that Destiny came in on a Venmo. I think I mentioned that already. Thank you for that. A lot of, over the last 2 days, a short show on Monday. Didn't really intend for it to kind of play out this way, but just kind of the way that it's been. Amanda, Amber 4-H. It seems like every show there is somebody new that comes in that didn't before. Like that happens, it seems like every show. There was a guy last show that Johnny and I didn't even know who he was. And we're like, who's this guy? So, I mean, that's happening a lot, and I really appreciate it. So, yeah, they don't have any running water. You can prove it, then it'll be something new. All right, well, I got through everything I wanted to get through. I appreciate you guys being here with me, Mr. X, on Mr. X News Network. I don't know if I should do this or not, but I could do it, just in case. Here. You could see that where I could only show that to you in the future, but you could see there's the backdrop, and then I have the window covered up, which I've always had it covered up. I'm in the same spot. Nobody's knocking on any windows. Nobody's knocking on any doors. We've been here live for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I sent out a newsletter for Mr. X News Network on Sunday, I think. Was it Sunday? Maybe might have been earlier Monday. It was on Sunday, I think. And then we pushed it back with plenty of notice, came live. And then, so it's like there was a 24-hour notice that I would be here right now. Been live for 2 hours and 41 minutes. They said I wouldn't go live from my property, which I did now twice. I mean, it's just the same old shit over and over again. It's kind of silly. So, yeah, I'm not very hard to find. And I don't think anybody's looking. Unless they're looking right here. XNN, that's right. Take care, everybody. I will see you on Friday. Maybe beforehand if I do the Spirit Store. If the Spirit Store is open, you might see me pop up. You never know. It might happen. Wrong. Watch Fauci. Oh, they're looking for him? That guy's a piece of shit. He should be in prison. That's right. No harm, no foul. Good night, everybody. Carol H., the voting is in. Everybody says no. Another great show. Thanks, Texas Granny. Thank you, everybody who's been a part of it. Spirit Store, yeah, I will try to do that this week. For some reason, if I can't go live, I'll at least get it recorded. I like to do it live, though, because then it's a lot more fun that way. At least for me it is, because you get the people's reaction. We will see you on Friday at the very latest. Thanks so much for being here with me, and thanks for waiting for a day for me to come on live after all the shenanigans that went on yesterday. I will see you real soon. Cinephile, Samurai Priest is there. That's right. Had a great time. We will see you later on. God bless. Thanks so much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for watching Mr. X News Network. Are you still here? I told you. It's time. time to die.
One thing before I go, I'm still here. Give me 1 second here. I did not want to leave. I almost forgot something. I forgot to thank the people who came in. Good thing I didn't push end. They came in on the super stickers yesterday. So let me say thank you real quick to those people because I didn't want to forget about them. And I was thinking about that just as I was about to sign off here. Give me 1 second so I'll be able to scroll back. And obviously I want to give them their flowers and say thank you to them too. Give me 1 second here. I think it's under analytics. Never know. Analytics, there's a content revenue. Yeah, analytics revenue, yada, yada, yada. Maybe not. Maybe it's under content revenue or under earn, one of the two. Usually it'll say like super stickers. I can't remember which one it is. Super stickers and gifts. And you click see all, and then you can go into the shows from yesterday. And it was Mean Green who came in yesterday. That was the one super sticker, and I think I read it out on the show. Nope, there was more than that. There's way more than that. There was Rainbow Melon came in $4. This is on, $4. Tingle Booze came in $4.99. Rainbow Melon came in $3. And then I think we got into it till today. Yes. And then on the IRL, it was Mean Green. We got it. That's it. Thank you so much. We figured it out. I will see you real soon. Oh, nothing. I just forgot to thank a few people. Now I could go. I will see you on Friday. It'll look like this. I'm looking out the window. Nobody came, Jim. Oh, well. More false promises.